Hello, my beautiful people, mi bella gente, my beautiful queens and kings, because I have gentlemen that are subscribing as well. Hola, mi bella gente. Give everybody a chance to get in. Please don't rush, don't run. I know it's a million of you in line, and each and every single one of you, I will see all of you. So don't rush. You never know. I might have a million one day. We're manifesting. Sis, let's be real. Hi, baby. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Mindy. Hello, Mindy. How are you? Welcome. Bienvenidos a cada uno de ustedes. Welcome. I'm trying to give everybody a chance to get in here, okay? In the meantime, I want to say this is protected under fair use. Fair use is a U.S. legal doctrine that allows limited use of copyrighted material without permission for purposes like criticism, news, reporting, teaching, and research. I also do not condone any bullying of any kind in any way, shape, or form. Also, I am not monetized. Yes, this is by choice, meaning that I do not make money in any way, shape, or form from any of these videos. So that everyone is clear. For my old subscribers, y'all know what's going on. And for my new subscribers, please understand that. Thank you. Everyone, please come on in. Please hit the like. Happy Friday. Bienvenidos a viernes. Hello, being Marilyn Gale. How are you, sweetheart? Ray Sharts, how are you, baby? M. Samuel, I want to say something to you directly. I don't know what's going on, and I'm probably going to have to go on my laptop maybe and go into YouTube Studio, because I can see your comment, but I cannot respond back to you. All I can do is give you a heart and a like, and I don't want you to think that I'm not wanting to engage with you, interact with you, or anything like that. It's YouTube. I don't know what's going on. I've tried several times to leave messages for you, and it just says error something. I can't remember, but it says error. So I don't know what's going on, but please know that I appreciate you being here, okay? Hi, babies. How's everyone doing? Did everyone have a happy Thanksgiving? Did you spend time with your friends and family? Tell me a little bit of something. What did you have for dinner? Does anyone want to share? My Thanksgiving was very quiet and very peaceful. I can say that, and I'm very grateful for it. Okay, M. Samuel, I just want you to know that, but I do see your comments. I just cannot respond, but I will always give you a thumbs up and a like, sweetheart, okay? Thank you, baby. So did everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Please say hello to each other in the chat. To my beautiful queens in here, hit the like if you haven't hit the like yet. Oh, you made gumbo. Oh, I know that was good. I want some. I haven't had gumbo in forever. I know that was delish. Buen provecho, enjoy it. Pernil y arroz con gandules y pastel. ¡Ia, nena! ¡Te sacaste la lotería! Mira, mándame un plato. Send me un plato, por favor. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Miss Samuel. I appreciate you so much. Nana, you was eating good. Everybody was eating good yesterday. I'm so happy. God is so good. My son cooked and everything was delicious. Ham dressing, mac and cheese, and whoa, was some good Southern food. Yes, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. That's what we call some good eating. All that food tasting well seasoned, tasting good. It's filling our bellies and filling our souls. Because when we eat, it fills our souls as well. You know, that's what I believe. I believe anyway. My aunt made it. LOL, heck yeah, eating. Yeah, mija. So your titi made it. You can always count on titis to make those big meals. That's for sure. I made homemade strawberry cake, banana pudding cheesecake, and sweet potato pies y lasagna. Eh, diablo, guapa. That's good. We eating good. God is so good. I'm so thankful that God blessed each and every single one of us to be able to to be able to buy those groceries, because we know times are hard, to be able to share with friends and family, and that he blessed us all with the health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, to be able to accomplish it all. I'm so happy for everyone. I'm so glad that everyone had a wonderful time and you made wonderful memories. Anybody else want to share what they ate? Don't be shy. Come on. It's kitten. Y'all know I'm goofy, so don't be shy with me. Ladies, it all sounds good. May the Lord bless all of you in this abundance. Yes, Marilyn, please. Yes, definitely. Everybody be blessed. Well, I'm going to go ahead and address I wanted to talk about a couple of things that I know that y'all have seen this. I've posted a couple of shorts of AJ. Did y'all see AJ, the pinching of AJ? Yes. Can y'all hear me? You're still there? Is my chat okay? Okay. Okay, because the chat wasn't moving, so I wasn't sure. So, did y'all see the short of AJ, of Olivia pinching AJ? Okay, you hear me, Marilyn? Okay. Do me a favor. I'm going to call you by the last name, Natural. Go, if you can, just take a quick second and go over to my shorts. And she's pinching AJ. And she also, yep, sis, she also has AJ cussing en español. Ella lo tiene a él diciendo a la gente pendeja. ¿Por qué ella está haciendo eso? Hi, baby. How you doing, Lou? I hope you're feeling good, baby. Everyone, please welcome each other into the chat. ¿Por qué ella le está enseñando a ese nene cómo decir malas palabras? Ella no puede enseñarle al nene la A, B y C, pero puede fácilmente enseñarle cómo insultar a una persona. Yeah, she pinched him hard. Yeah, she's got him cussing in Spanish. You know, what you're doing is, Olivia, you're setting that child up for failure. I'm not going to look at the chat for a moment, guys. I'm not ignoring you because y'all know I got the ADHD and I will get distracted. So please know that I'm not ignoring you. But I want to say what I have to say because I've been running it through my head for a day or so. Olivia, when you're teaching him to cuss people out, including also, yeah, Ray, all of us in Spanish, when you're teaching those kids to cuss, because you taught Kalani how to say, oh, shit. That's in the new short. I put both of those clips together. The one with Kalani saying, oh, shit, and her laughing and saying it's so cute. And then yesterday, AJ, when he said pendeja. So I got those two clips in one short. So you're teaching it. You're not teaching these kids the ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. What are the colors? Nothing that's good for them at all whatsoever. But you have the time to teach them how to say pendeja, pendejo, oh shit, every cuss word that you can think of. AJ has already told you to shut to shut up. It's only a matter of time before he adds the F to it and tells you to shut the F up. It's only a matter of time because it's coming. Trust me, it's coming because I see it already. I can feel it. What you're doing is, as I just said, you're setting those kids up for failure because they're going to say that to the wrong child. That child is going to go to the home and say, Mommy, AJ said pendeja to me. And you know what that mother's going to do? They're going to come knocking on your door and they're going to cuss you the F out. Because I know if my child comes home and tells me that another child cussed them in Spanish or English, I'm going to address that with the school. Number one, I'm going to go to the school. I'm going to address it with the school. And I'm going to ask the school to also bring the parent of that child so that we can sit down and have a discussion because my child is not going to come home cussing. That's not what's going to happen. Also, another thing is kids are kids nowadays. AJ's going to say the wrong thing to the wrong kid and that kid is going to knock him on his ass. AJ's going to get knocked out behind you, Olivia. And better yet, I hope that when those parents come to your door and they put their hands on you for you teaching your kids how, because see, you're teaching those kids how to cuss. You know, your children are a reflection of you. And Olivia, you definitely are a reflection of Stella. You are. You are truly a true reflection of Stella. And then your children, the two youngest one in particular, they're a reflection of you. Wow. Let me scroll for a minute. She has been pinching him for a while because I've clocked him. She has been pinching him for a while because I've clocked him start crying and nothing off camera just after she has. That's true, Lou. You're right. You're right. Did y'all see the bruises on his arm as well too? Yes, she's setting them up for failure. Somebody is going to sweep the concrete with Olivia's face. Yes, they are. They really are. And she deserves it. Yep, those perfect teeth will be gone, and they deserve to be gone. You know, in my fantasy, This is not real life. In my fantasies, what I imagine in my mind, I'm not wishing this on anybody. So someone's going to punch her and punch those teeth down her throat until she bites her own asshole out. Yep, that's what I want to see. What is this here? Add a movie or show that... I don't know what that was. You saw the bruises. I remember one of my children doing the same thing. I can't remember what the word was, but it was in a different language. I'm thinking it was German. You see that? Because they learn from the parents. And another thing I want to say real quick before I get sidetracked, and then we can go all over the place if y'all want, and I'm going to read the chat. Y'all guys answer me this. When have we ever seen Olivia watch a football game? Please tell me. 1 for yes and 2 for no. 2 for never, rather. When have you ever seen Olivia watch a football game? Never. Oh, you did, Lou? You saw her watch a football game? I've never seen her. Okay, so you did. So one person saw Olivia watch a football game, because I never have. My thing is, she was watching a football game yesterday. Now, don't you remember her watching it one time when the kids wanted to watch something else and they were all crashing? No, Lou, I don't remember that. I may have not watched it. I may have not seen that particular video. So that's why for me, it was odd. I was like, you watching football? Since when do you do that? So I believe you, okay? I was going to say the same. She's setting them up for prison when they're older. Yep. So when I saw her yesterday going off with the football game and everything like that, I said to myself, wow, you can sit there and watch a football game, but you can't attend. You have yet to attend one of Christian's football game. You have yet to sit on the bleachers and do the football for AJ. Christian. Go AJ. Yes, AJ. Woo, 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 woo. I have yet not seen you go not one time to one of Christian's. I don't want to confuse Christian and AJ. I have yet not one time seen you cheer Christian, not one single time. As a matter of fact, when Antonisha and Gerard have those fundraisers, I think they're called, for the football fundraisers, Olivia, you don't even advertise the popcorn sales. I myself have posted the fundraiser on my community page for every year that they post it. I put it on my community post so that anyone that wants to would support, they can support you, that you have over 100,000 subscribers. The biggest platform out of everybody here, that you can get those kids reach their goal and surpass their goal. You don't use your platform to do something good and support your child. You don't do that. Oh yeah, she's scared to go there, but she can sit on the couch and go woo, woo, woo for a game, because somebody, I forget who it was, but one of y'all came into my comments and you said that Olivia, and it's been a couple of people already that said it to me, that Olivia had a man over there last night. Oh, if Raven is at the game, it's over. Yeah, because they're going to use Olivia as the football. Toss her up and down that football field. Oh, yeah. Hey, Lauren, welcome everybody. As long as I've been watching a liar, unless it's a man involved, she doesn't watch it. Who played yesterday? That would tell why she. I don't know who played, because I don't watch no sports. I ain't even gonna pretend in front. I don't watch the sports. I didn't even watch the sports when I was with my ex. I will do football parties for my ex. Literally, I would have football parties in my house. And I had to do all the cooking, and I will lay everything out buffet style, and I will let everybody watch the games and everything, and I will go and I will sit there and read a book. Yes, I did. I'm not into sports. I can't believe. Do y'all think it was Mr. Black Nasty, also known as Gerard? What do you mean? Let's be real. I'm not sure. I don't know if I caught that. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Lauren. The Dallas Cowboys were playing yesterday. She probably talking to some boy who yep. Dallas and Kansas City play. Oh, okay. I'm sports freak and she knows that. Hi, Alice. How you doing? See, I'm not into sports. I really don't know sports like that. The most I watch is boxing kickboxing. I like physical contact sports. And I like that real like boom, 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 boom. If you're gonna fight, I want to see a fight. That's what I like. But anyway, as I was saying, with her having such a large platform and everything, she doesn't use that even to promote Christian's popcorn from the fundraisers. But you sat your behind on that couch last night, perpetrating a fraud for your audience and for a man, as if you like sports, but you can't even make an attempt to support your son and go to any of his games. You don't know whether he's good. You don't know whether he's bad. You don't know what scores. You just don't know anything. No doubt that's who Gerard supports. So she's acting like a complete pick. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. I mean, I think she had a man over there too, and I was wondering if it was Gerard. I have no idea. I know that Antonisha and them, if y'all saw my short, they had their own Thanksgiving dinner over there. So if Gerard managed to sneak out and play, hey, that's on him. But I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. I really don't. Hello, everyone. First time. Hi, Lisette. Thank you for coming, baby. Everyone, please welcome Lisette. Lisette, if you haven't done so yet, please hit the like. I would appreciate it. Hitting the like I told you guys, I'm not monetized, but it does help me to keep at least within the algorithm. As I've said in my other videos, when I do come live, for when I choose to switch my content and to venture off to something different, I'm going to go ahead and monetize my channel. For this, I'm not going to. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias a todos. Kansas City, that explains it all. She is a Travis and Taylor Swift fan because she's mega. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Thank you, everyone, for welcoming Lisette. Thank you, Alice from Pittsburgh. I appreciate that. So, did y'all see also the meal that she cooked yesterday? I wish that I knew how to share my screen so that I can show y'all. But the only thing I can tell y'all is go to my community post, and I posted the pictures of the turkey and whole potatoes that she threw into that pan and cooked. Anything that can help the kids. She doesn't want anything that's going to be positive for the kids, that's going to help them in their growth. She doesn't want to feed that. Mija, ese pavo se murió 2 veces. That turkey died twice. Matter of fact, that turkey came back as a zombie turkey to take revenge. That turkey died twice. That turkey was overcooked and looked nasty. Yes, it did. When that turkey was halfway cooked, I gotta post that clip, because I got a bunch of little clips and I'm gonna put into a short. She finally pulled out, which I said, damn girl, you don't even use Lawry's seasoning salt. But I think she finally found the Lawry's seasoning salt all the way in the back of the cupboard, and she was literally dousing it all on top, or it was salt, I think, something, and she was dousing it like it was snow all on top of the turkey. And somebody said something about, damn, don't put all that salt on there. I looked and I said, that poor girl don't know what she's doing. She can't cook. The big ass turkey, she could have even gotten a damn knife. You know what? Yeah. I don't understand why. You mean to tell me that you have 5 kids, been with multiple men, 35, 36 years old, and you can't cook a simple meal? Mind you, I don't expect you to be a gourmet chef or Julia, who is it? Julia Childs? Is that the old school cook? I think it's Julia Childs. Yeah, I think so. I'm showing my age. I don't expect you to be her. But at least when you become a mom, you don't, even if you're not the best of cooks, you learn the basic foods to cook for your children. Julia Childs. Thank you, Julia Childs. Thank you. Thank you, Alice. I need help. I can't remember it all. That's why I got y'all. It's called teamwork. I keep telling y'all, without y'all, I do not have a platform. I do not have a channel. You guys get me to where I am. And I appreciate each and every single one of you so much. I will never, ever take you for granted. Now with my 4,000 subscribers, and when I have 1 million subscribers, I will still remember all of y'all. Just ride with me. Just ride with me. She said only ugly people have to know how to cook. She's dumb. Okay. Well, I've seen ugly. You know what? This girl really, really thinks that her looks makes it and makes everything, and it doesn't. Because at the end of the day, what a man wants is really genuinely a good female, a good woman. Someone that's homebound, that he knows that she ain't running the streets, that she's not a thought, that hoe over there for everybody, that she's not for the streets, that she's not for everybody. A man wants to know that his home is clean, that he's coming to a clean home, to a clean woman, to clean children, and a very nice home cooked meal. That's what a man truly, really wants at the end of the day. I don't care how pretty you are. Even that wears off. And that man will venture off to somebody else that can supply what you cannot supply. Men are very easy. They're not very complicated at all. If you know how to stroke a man's ego, you can get anything and everything that you want out of them. No, well, Lisette, in all fairness, yes, I agree with you. But Olivia has the right to believe that she's gorgeous if she wants to. She's the Queen of Sheba. She's the Queen of England. She's the queen of whatever she want to be. If that's what she wants to believe, she can believe that. But what we see is something different. I don't care how beautiful you are on the outside. If you're nasty, if you have bad intentions, if you have evil ways about you, that takes away all the beauty, and automatically you're just ugly. You're just ugly. I would rather be ugly than loose lips that sink ships and can't cook and clean. Absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. Because let me tell you something. I never seen an ugly person that once you put makeup and clothes and do their hair, they look like a freaking model. And that goes for that's for women, and it goes for men. How many men have we seen? They ugly as a mother fricker. Ugly as a mother fricker. But as soon as you put a suit, tie, that man got some cologne, he lotioned down, look clean and everything. Guess what? We looking. We as women, we looking. She has a nasty attitude, delayed personality, and she's losing pig running the streets. That's why Gerard got the F out of there, out of Dodge, with her lack of cleaning, cooking, and childcare. Yeah, that's crazy. Because don't nobody want to do that all day, every single day. You come home, you look sloppy, you look worn out. The kids look worn out, sloppy, smelling like milk, smelling like crap, smelling like urine from the soaked diapers, soaking through the diapers, probably into the clothes. Yep, Alice, and he took the kids with him. He sure did. Gerard told her last time he didn't want her raising his children. He did. He told her that he didn't want his daughters to be anything like her. You can put lipstick and lashes on a pig and it's still a pig. It sure is. It sure is. He may come back for sex or mouth, but he knows Nisha is the better person, spouse, and mother. Of course. And it's sad that you're willing to allow yourself to be used as a toilet, where someone can just come and defecate on you whenever they want to. Shake it off. Stick it back in his pants. Not even bother to go into your bathroom and wash it off, maybe, because he want to get the hell out of there real quick, and then go home and take himself a decent shower. That's what men do with women like you. Have they taken you out to dinner by any chance? Do you ever get any flowers? Oh, wait a minute. She's going to order flowers now, have them delivered to her house. Has anyone ever ordered you a bouquet of flowers within a vase? Not just a bouquet of flowers, but the vase as well, too. No, not even a thank you for the coochie. It was good. Here's a daisy. Damn, that's really messed up. Samuel, she sleeps half a day and stays up online all night. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Those kids are constantly asking for food, and she will say they just ate. It's just horrible to watch her. She has a real mental problem. I agree. But take the makeup wigs, shapewear, faja, and filters away, and we see what she gives. Girl, we see what she gives, and I got something for you. I'm gonna put it together. I was editing it earlier, but I didn't like the way that it came out, so I'm going to re-edit it and
I was trying to put music to it, but when you do the shorts, they only allow you to do the shorts with 1 minute music, and my short is actually like a minute and 10 seconds. So I might just leave it like that, and y'all just gonna have to watch, like, pretend you're watching a silent movie. That's basic, because the music that she's playing on it, it'll get me a strike. And even though I'm not monetized, if I get enough strikes, I can wind up losing the channel, and I don't want to take that chance on doing that either. She has many person. Yeah, she. Hi, Oshun. How you doing, baby? Thank you for coming over. Everyone, please welcome Oshun in. She's a wonderful. All of you are wonderful. Welcome each other in. She is the type who would send herself flowers and say it was Gerard or some. Exactly. That's why when I just said, I said, Lordy, now she's going to send herself flowers, and she's going to write a note on it, and pretend that Gerard wrote that letter. Lady Mahogany, you're right. She's gonna do it. Oh, you reminded me of the movie Mahogany with Diana Ross. Damn, I do have the ADHD. My mind be going everywhere. Songs be popping up in my head and everything as I'm reading the chat too. Damn, I wish I could stop that. Then again, maybe it's a good thing. She takes on other people's personalities. She does. And did she do that before? Remember when she was seeing Jimbei, as people were saying he doesn't get her flowers, and suddenly she had... No, I missed that one. See, I try to catch as much as I can, but obviously I miss certain things. And again, like I said earlier, if it weren't for you guys telling me stuff, I would miss things, but I didn't see that either. Lou? Well, expect for her to order a bouquet. Olivia, when you order this bouquet of flowers, I want red roses, okay? And I want a big, beautiful vase. And I want at least 2 dozen roses. If you can swing to pay for that without coming on here and begging people for rent money, gas, electric, food, and cable, then I'll know that no, then again, your mama probably bought them as well, too. But we still ain't going to believe you, Olivia, because ain't nobody gave you anything. What somebody will give you, we have a saying in Spanish, is una escalata, which means un mojón dentro una lata. So Google that, Olivia. Una escalata, un mojón dentro una lata. I can't translate that to English because it will not rhyme at all whatsoever. But it's a very old saying. Gosh, I'm 58 years old, so that's a very old. Damn, I just told y'all my age. I ain't ashamed. When they tell her she looks Hispanic, I cringe. I am proud Puerto Rican. Yo soy cuando a ella le dicen que ella es latina, no me gusta. Yo soy una orgullosa puertorriqueña y yo no soy nada como ella. That's right, mama. Wepa. When they were having the affair, she claimed he was taking her out on a date. Yet when they were together, he didn't take her anywhere. Exactly. Make that make sense. Why would you take the mistress out on a date and God forbid someone sees you in public with her and then it goes back to the wifey when he didn't take you to dinner while you were married? Thank you. Thank you. Let's be real. Sis, let's be real. That's right, y'all. Seriously, who makes up their face and goes nowhere but in line? She doesn't have a life. She doesn't have any friends. Those children are going through it in the household. Now, someone said, because when she put her makeup on yesterday, I'm not going to look at the chat for a second. When she put her makeup on yesterday, somebody asked her, "Are you going anywhere?" And she said, "No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm putting this on for myself and for you guys." And I said to myself, bitch, you ain't got to put no makeup on for me. I'm a whole woman over here. I don't do women. I mean, I don't have a problem with admiring a beautiful woman. I admire beautiful women all the time. But you don't have to put no makeup for me. I don't give a crap what you look like. You're not enticing me. That girl is sick. That's where my mom got my name from because of the meaning. Oh, really, Lady Mahogany? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. She's a pathological liar and a narcissist. She lies and then can't remember 2 days later the lies she has told. Mija, M. Samuel, I think literally within 30 seconds, she can literally, I've seen her in a video lie and she don't remember the lie and says another lie within 5 minutes. And I look at my phone, I'm like, wait a minute. Did she just say what she said? Or am I imagining things? And then I have to hit back to rewind it so that I can hear it again. I'm like, Nah, she ain't gonna play with my head. I heard what I heard. I said, you just flat out lied 2 times in one sentence. 2 times in one sentence. It was it was a time she made him a breakfast roll with out of date bread at 5 a.m. and came back to the camera with gas station flour. No, girl, I did not know that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Lou. It was a time she made him a breakfast roll without with out of date bread at 5 a.m. and she came back to the camera with gas station flowers trying to act surprised. Ay, Dios mío, nena. That girl was made for theater and not the good type of theater either. Lordy, Lordy, Lord, Lord, Lord. CC Life. Hola, mama. How you doing? Everyone, please welcome CC Life. Please, all my queens are coming in. Yes, the queens are in the house. You can tell she didn't even bathe. You know what? Yeah. Somebody was saying that she literally was up cooking and she now first of all, she put the turkey in at 3:16 in the afternoon. We know that girl don't get up early. So she just rolled out of bed, put that turkey in there, and as y'all saw, then she went ahead and put makeup on and sat on the couch and whatever. Now like a couple people have said already, a few people have said somebody came over. So that means that she gave that person that hot box, that hot, sweaty, funky hot box. Ooh. Ooh. That man took one for the team. He sure did. You can tell she did. Yeah. Let me see this. Just packing on dirt to be on live and then yeah, I can't. I want to know who the hell were those black women at the cheap ass party she threw Robin. There's no way I would be around the race. I don't know who you know what? I think I believe that those women were maybe Jen's friends. Has to be. Has to be. No, her drinking is what makes her tell the truth. When she's drinking, I watch her and I say, "Go ahead, girl, drink. Go ahead and drink, because we already know your tongue gonna get loose, and your tongue gonna get loose, and you're going to and you know what? You're right. Somewhere in between those lies, happy in paradise, there's gonna be some lies in there." But most of it's going to be some truth, because once you get that liquor on her, that tongue gets loosey, and that tongue betrays her and snitches on her. Yes, it does. Yeah, that baby needs love. AJ genuinely needs love. He really does. He is so hungry for love. So hungry for love. You can tell she's lying by the way she strokes her emotional support wigs. It's a stress response. She has emotional support wigs. Lou, that is a good one. The emotional support wigs. We got it. Let me screenshot that. Wait a minute. The emotional support. I swear I love y'all, because the shit that comes out of y'all mouths, the stuff that y'all be thinking about and saying, I read the chat and I be over here reading and laughing my little behind off, trying not to pee myself in the meantime like Olivia be doing. I be like, oh my goodness. Y'all some funny people. I love it. I love the stuff that y'all be saying. Y'all be cracking me up. I lost my train of thought. Lou, you make me lose my train of thought. I was going to say, dadgammit. Oh, my God. That was a good one. The emotional support wig. You notice how she's when she's lying as well, too. She went touching herself. She turns her head to the side and everything like that. You know who speaks a lot about her body language? What is her channel? I Got It or something like that is called. Something like that. I know y'all seen it. It's called I Got It or something like that. And she points out a lot of Olivia's mannerisms that I've always noticed, but I never knew how to really articulate it, or I just forgot her. And when I heard her saying it, I said, girl, you've been saying everything that I see that I've been wanting to say, you're saying it. Thank you so much. Because it's true. Olivia has, if you pay it, and a lot of us have been watching her for a long time, we know her mannerisms. We know how when she diverts her eyes, when she looks to the side, when she touches herself in a certain way. It's not that anybody is stalking her as she believes that we're stalking her. It's just that when you watch somebody long enough for periods of time, yeah, you get to learn their mannerisms. You do. You know the high pitch of the voice, when it goes low, when it goes high. You just the mannerisms of the hands, the facial expressions, everything. You start to learn those things. And that's how you learn a person. Let me see. Let me read the chat. I've never seen this chick do a hygiene video, and AJ's always asking for a bath and saying it's itchy. That's no. Well, she did one hygiene video, if you want to call that, if you want to call it that, when a man was coming over to see her, and she went in the shower and she washed herself with a whole bar of soap. There was no washcloth. No washcloth. No, there was no washcloth. That bar of soap went into the crack of the butt, in between the labia. You know, the coochie. And then it went on her face. Yes, it did. It did. It did. It went in the crack of her butt, into the labia, into her face. It did. AJ poops himself into. You know who else does? Kalani. Kalani. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad when she's getting drunk. That mouth is a waterfall. Yes, it is. Don't go chasing waterfalls. You see how y'all put music in my head? Stop. Don't do it. Lady Mahogany, the movie is classic and beautiful. I bet yes, most definitely. It's a beautiful classic movie. Just like Lady Mahogany. All of y'all beautiful and classy. You gonna let me use your material? I screenshot it. I'm giving you all. I'm gonna put it on my community post, girl. The emotional support wig. I wonder if I can make a video with that or somehow. I don't know. I gotta think. If y'all got any ideas, throw them at me, okay? Because that was good. I'm telling y'all, this is teamwork. This is teamwork. I can't do it alone. You notice that she shows her racism and colorism when she's drunk. I sit and laugh. She does. She really does. Did y'all see that picture that she posted of Yanni, her daughter, and them side by side? She put a gorilla and a baby gorilla on the baby's back. I took the screenshots of that. I'm saving it so that I can use it at the proper time. See, I don't jump on things right away. I keep telling y'all, I hold on to things for the right time. For when she opens her mouth and she says something, I say, yes, you did. This is what you did. Because that punk ass, she took that down. As soon as she put that picture of Yanni grabbed it. That's right, grabbed it. That's right. That's who it is. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. That's who it is. She's got all the freaking videos, and she finally started doing commentary and pointing out, you know, Olivia's body language and stuff. And I said, that's right, girl, do that. Grabbed it. That's right. That's her. Yeah, I know a lot about body language. Olivia is an easy read. Thank you. Okay, so we got about a couple of people up in here. So, Lou, I need you to go ahead and point that stuff out for me to help me out with that, okay? You my girl on that, okay? So we got a couple of body language readers up in here. Because we need as much help as we can get. I'm telling y'all right now, I can't do this without y'all. It's too much. And my head goes like that. I can't do it. She uses her kids to divert, and now she's using the cats to divert as well, too. When she told the last story about Gerard, her ass refused to look at the camera. That lets me know she did more than what she... Yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. It's hard for her to make eye contact. I always have said, if somebody cannot make eye contact with you when they're talking, it's because they're hiding something. I cannot stand when someone's eyes diverts all up, down, right, left, backwards, and forward, but they never focus on you and looking at you. There's a reason why you're doing that. Or if someone wears sunglasses, it's because they don't want you to see into their eyes. I always noted that it's only the time she hears them when she needs a quick diversion. Yup. Let me read y'all comments. She looks up and down, turns to her side. Yup. Touch her hair and touch her body. Gets loud and want to be tough. She's like, yup, lady, yup. But she says we're stalking. No, that's just called paying attention and being intelligent enough to be able to see these things. Let me see. Let me plug in my phone. Let's not forget about the neck cracking. Yes, Alice, that's a classic one. Oh, when she starts cracking that neck, I said, oh, somebody going through it. When she cracked that neck, a couple of times I said, go ahead and crack that neck, girl. I said, keep on cracking that neck. And that neck gonna say twisted the frick right there, girl. Yup. Man, how we know her. Any job that gets, she should see the gorilla. They should see the gorilla post. Yup. I wish she would come to the girl. She can't make it up in the Bronx. Girl, mija, la pela que le van a meter esa pendeja. Van a arrastrar la calle con ella. Van a limpiar las calles del Bronx con esa cabrona. And Olivia, I know that you're definitely over here. You are. You're definitely over here. Oh, Alice, the neck cracking. Yep. Sis, when she gets stressed out, she cracks that neck. Yes, for sure. Lots of us notice it. Yes, we do. And what I don't notice, y'all definitely notice, and y'all school me. I can count on y'all for that. If you watch her when she's talking, and you 100% know that she's not lying because she's telling you something you know that is to be true. Her baseline. So wait a minute. That's her baseline. So when she lies, she acts. You're right. Dan, Lou, you good at this, girl. I'm gonna learn from you. Between you and Grab It, I'm gonna learn from y'all. This is why she won't release audio, videos, or any more messages. She doesn't want us to see how she's begging Gerard to leave Nisha. In fact, she can't handle us Bronx native. Nah, mija, she can't. My sister used to live up in the Bronx. I used to roll up in there. I used to leave from work on Friday, catch the bus with my son up there, the Greyhound, because I'm not driving in New York. That's not happening. I would catch the bus up there and spend the whole weekend out there up in the Bronx, girl. Yes, I did. Also, have you noticed that when she does that thing where she taps her, hold on, my thing is moving. When she taps her head, yes, I think it's 4 times. 4 times. That's her thinking. Yes, Lou. Oh my gosh, y'all gonna make her switch her whole demeanor. She's gonna call us stalkers. Yes, y'all got her pegged down. You're so right. You're so right. She's going to get enough from doing races. I'm waiting for somebody to snatch her behind up. As I said earlier, I'm gonna go back to. I bet them wigs be saying, please tell the truth and stop lying because I'm tired of you pulling me every time you lie. Yes. Let me tell you something. When she Olivia thinks that by her posting that picture of Yanni and comparing them to gorillas, that's just for Yanni and Toot. No, you're not just insulting and trying to humiliate Yanni and Toot. Whatever feud that Yanni and Olivia got, that's between them two. I don't have a nickel in that quarter, and I'm not here to defend anybody, take up for anybody. That's between them two. My thing is, you didn't just offend Yanni and try to and her daughter. You offended every black woman that has children. You offended every black child. I have black children. I'm Afro-Latina. Just because I'm light-skinned, that doesn't mean shit. My son is black. My grandbabies, they're black. Y'all seen the couple of posts that I put of my grandbabies. I got one little light bright baby. They lost ink on him. And my 2 little girls, when you look at them, you're not going to say they're Puerto Rican. When you look at them, they're black, and they're being raised as black females. My other grandson, that's the little light bright one. He's being raised as a black boy. He's just a light-skinned little black boy. And that really bothered my spirit, that you can come up here and you can compare a mother and a child to freaking gorillas. You don't know how to, there is no fair fight. And don't get me wrong, there is no fair fight in any fight. But you don't go racial. When you start hitting people below the belt and talking about the race, their ethnicity, I can't pronounce that word, sorry. When you start doing that, to me, that speaks that you're genuinely, that you are racist. It's something that you've always been wanting to say, and you use that moment in anger to let it loose and let it out. But again, Yanni got her. Yanni know what to do with her. That's not my fight to battle. That's between them two. But I sure enough did take that screenshot and I have it saved in my phone. And I also have the comments that were left before she was able to delete the comments. I got those comments when the people said to her, you should not be talking on the dead people, and talking about comparing the mother and the child to gorillas. Yes, I got those screenshots. Again, as I said, I hold on to those things for the right time when she says the right thing, so I can say, you effing liar, this is what you did. And I'm not the only one that has that screenshot. Probably Most of the people in the community got it because she thought that by erasing it would erase what she said. No, you said what you said. And why don't you stand 10 toes down on what the fuck you said? Why are you scared to keep it up there? You should have left it up there. The same way you put it up there, you should have left it up there. You told Robin to stand 10 toes, right? But you don't stand 10 toes. Let me read the chat. Let me read what y'all saying. I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you. Liv know what she was doing with those monkeys. Known she has 3 daughters. I know. I don't know why would she do that? Why would you do that? You have Jesus. You have 3 beautiful black babies. And that's what you're going to do? I don't understand. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. Miss Toby, you were offending. You don't even have kids. Can you imagine that? That's not right. That's messed up. I don't understand her. I don't understand that. Olivia seriously is a reflection of her mother. She really is. 5 kids going to catch strays because of her racist ass. Yeah. She's about to, if she's not careful, she's gonna make those kids orphans. Either by her driving or somebody popping up on her. Because with her driving behind that seatbelt, and please, everybody, stop telling her to put on her seatbelt. Let that woman drive solo dolo. Let her fly through the windshield and go 60, 100 feet up in the air and splat on the ground. She doesn't care. She hates it when y'all tell her to put on her seatbelt. She doesn't care about. She literally said, "Let the universe do what it's gonna do." Bitch, let the universe do what it's gonna do. Fly out the windshield. I don't care. People, I only care about the kids. That's the only thing I care about. I pray every day that nothing happens to those kids. But Olivia, let the universe take over. Let the universe take over. How does she think people are going to treat her children when they see her actions online with racial comments like that she makes? Exactly, Miss Samuel. That is, they'll wind up taking it out on the children. But she does that racial shit all that she does. She's predictable. S. Williams. The judge needs to see the gorilla post. People get fired for less. Yes, they do. Hopefully somebody will send it to the right person. I know that I saw on TikTok, somebody already put it on TikTok. I don't know who it was, but I was scrolling through TikTok and I seen it. I said, oh shit. I said, somebody got you. And they literally said, let's make her go viral. Since she wants to, the caption said, since she wants to go viral, let's make her go viral. This is a woman. I forgot. I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth, but they got her out there with the pics and everything of the racial slurs that Olivia's doing. So hopefully the right person, the right people in TikTok will pick it up and they'll drag her ass over there too. Exactly. She talks down on black women, people with fertility issues, etc. She's tone deaf and doesn't give a ish about her. She definitely is. She offends people here on this platform all day, every day from the shit that comes out of her mouth. She literally has diarrhea of the mouth because she offends everyone in some way, shape, or form. She's going to offend somebody. She is. And came back that next day like nothing happened. And somebody in the live asked her, and I got that clip so that I can put it together. Somebody asked her straight up, and I got the screenshot. Somebody asked her straight up, why did you take the post down of you comparing Yanni and her daughter to a gorilla? And she said, because I can. That's exactly what she said. She said, because I can. I said, all right, you don't talk about the dead, especially trying to insult someone about their dead grandmother. Olivia has no boundaries. She doesn't care. But that's why she's going to find out the hard way. I don't understand other black women defending her on that one. I don't understand it either, Mahogany. I don't understand it. They must be insecure. You got to be insecure. I don't care if I loved you. If you say anything racially about my fellow black sisters, you're blackballed. I am blackballing you. Period. Bottom line. I'm not going to allow you to do that. I'm not going to. As I said, I have black grandchildren. I have black brothers and sisters. I'm Afro-Latina. I'm just light-skinned. Okay? But no, I'm not doing it. Robin has some real issues with herself. Look at the other week when she was saying she wanted a blonde hair, blue-eye baby, blonde hair, blue-eye white sibling. I know. Why would she say something? When I heard Robin say that, and I was looking at her, I said, that's messed up. I said, that's really messed up. You got that girl so brainwashed that you got her believing that fair skin, light eyes, and hair is better than melanin them beautiful melanin skin. That's so sad. Remember, she got into an accident pregnant with Kai. Yeah, she did. She did. Oh, hi, Candy Silla. I want to let you know. I gave you the credit also on my short video. I used the screenshots of the bruises that you showed on AJ's arm. I used that, and I also gave you I gave you the credit for that in my short video. So I'm glad that you were able to catch that, because we all cannot catch everything, and when another reactor catch something, we have to use it and we have to share it out. We have to, because she can't shut us all down. She cannot shut each and every single. There's more of us than there is of her. She can't shut us down, and all of us cannot be lying. All of us cannot be hating and making lies on her just for the hell of it. There is no hate here. It's just plain observation of children and animals being abused. Children and animals are being abused under her care. And this is what I see. This is what she shows each and every single one of us. Yeah, when she by the curb there, didn't Gerard drive right past her and say "Se la vi pendeja, bye cabrona"? He sure enough drove right past that pendeja. I remember how her and Gerard used to call this particular reactor gorilla. I was like, Gerard, have you seen what? Gerard did that for real? Let's be real. That's another one I missed. See, Gerard should have never done no shit like that. Because Gerard is so black, you can't see him at nighttime unless you see his eyeballs and teeth. That's wrong. I hope he's changed. That's messed up. Yet let her have fun going through that roof on that dirty ride. I'm telling y'all, stop telling her to put on her seatbelt. She don't care. Let her be Superman and fly. Fly, Superman, fly. Fly. She lied and said someone hit her, but the police said it was no damage. She drove off the side of the road. I remember that. And I think I can't remember if I made a little video off of that or I got screenshots, something, but I remember that. Candy, thank you. I still think she talked to Robin into not liking the braids. I believe that, Miss Toby. I believe that because Robin literally was taking those freaking braids off late at night and everything. Why? And she sent that girl with her hair half-ass done the next day. Kid, I can only imagine your video. If she does ever crash on live and goes flying forward, I know you're going to put us. Oh, you know. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Yep, that's going to be something in there like that. Because I always got a song in my damn head. Lou, you know I'm gonna come up with a song. I believe I can fly. Oh yes, I believe I can touch the sky. Fuck that seatbelt, I don't care. I wanna do what the fuck I want. Let me see what y'all saying. Like how she just said her kids are not fully black, as a society can look at them and tell their mother is black. I don't understand, and it's not just her. I don't understand how people in general don't do that. Because I've met a couple people and I've said, you know that when people look at you, they see black. They don't know that you speak Spanish. They don't know that you speak Swahili, whatever. They see black. That's what they see. They don't see anything else. So you're going to be treated as a black person. I don't understand the thinking of people. I just don't. Let me see what y'all saying. Let's be real. His mirror must be broken. Yes, happy in paradise. Robin's classmate would be calling her. Can you imagine if they did that? What is your name? Robin and Christians. I have to read that later. She better not come on in here crying when Robin is called a gorilla, right? She better not. She better not, because the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull that clip out. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to pull that clip and I'm going to pull out the screenshots. Fair is fair in love and war. Hey, Robin is a low. Don't call Robin that. Don't call her that. Be nice. Don't say that about Robin. You're entitled to your opinion, okay? But no, not the kid. I'm traumatized from finding out Chrissy carpet munching. Ooh, that put a vision in my head. Robin, that's the one hilarious. It is, isn't it? One day she's gonna let her mouth write a check that her behind won't be able to cash. Oh yes, I'm waiting for that. Let me catch up with the comments. Yes, she's getting dragged on TikTok for being racist on Oh Trust. They are they on her back? I hope they stay on her back like white on rice. And I want them. I'm trying to figure out how I can put out there how she abandoned Suki, how she abused Suki. That's why karma will always be at her door. That thing is Robin doesn't realize. Yeah, I've been holding my tongue, but after that bullshit, all five can get. All five kids are gonna be casualty of war, Robin, because of the mother. The kids pay for the sins of the mother. That's so messed up. Y'all funny. Oh my God. That's why her life is in shambles now and she's going nowhere in life. She ain't going to go nowhere in life. It's because of what her mom is putting on her head. Yep. Right, Kent? Just because you light skin don't make you cute. You got that right. Shit, I'm light skinned and I'm light skinned and a lot of people be like, you ain't cute. And I'm like, oh, my bad. I never thought that I was. Oh no, problem says y'all cool. Let's see. Robin doesn't realize that her mom's mouth is going to get her in trouble because she will think she can do the same difference. She can do the same difference as she's out in the real world with Olivia, isn't? I thank you for that. Oh, not a problem, Candy. I'm behind on the chat, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna catch up. Yeah, not a problem, baby. I'm definitely gonna give you credit for that because you put it out there. So I'm not gonna not give you the credit. We gotta help each other out. Candy, because Liv is not cute or a bunch of kids. I'm trying to catch up with the lines. I'm so happy Nisha is racing the dark skin webs. Yes, I am too. We're all happy. They're gonna know who they are. They're gonna be black, beautiful, happy kids. Happy that a man hated himself with her. Yes, he did. His black ass did that, honey. You know, I heard quite a few people say that Gerard has deep-rooted colorist issues, and I'm almost inclined to believe that. I really am. What do you think about what do you think about her selling pics of her kids in a? I heard about that, but I don't know whether I don't know. Let me go back. Jew Brown. I heard about that. Do I know for a fact if it's true? No, I don't know. I don't know that it's true. I haven't seen any photos. I haven't seen anything. Now, I do know one thing that I know myself. I don't know if I have that clip. I'm going to have to go on my phone and find it. When Kalani was first born, she was on TikTok and she was breastfeeding the baby. She was breastfeeding the baby. A slew of men came into the chat. It was a bunch of men that came in there and they were saying a lot of, I'm not looking at the chat right now, guys, okay? I got to focus. A lot of men came into the chat and they were saying, you know, their nasty stuff. I want some of that, blah, blah, blah. And the way that she positioned the baby, you could see the breast, a part of the nipple, and the baby suckling. And immediately when I saw that, I had chills go down my back. Sorry for the noise in the background. I had chills go down my back and the hairs lifted on me. And I said, what the F are you doing? I said, why are you breastfeeding the baby on live and doing it the way that you're doing it? And she smiled. And right then and there, I said, you did that on purpose because you're trying to lure men in here to get you more views. She did. I promise y'all, I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie, no reason to make something like that up. And I'm going to go in my phone and see if I can find it because I didn't post it on YouTube because at the time I didn't know how to blur that particular area, but now I've learned more. So I know how to blur it. If I can find it, I'm going to blur it and then I'm going to post it. But I have to find, and I got a lot of footage that I got to go through. So it's not going to be easy for me to do it. But being that you say that now and being that I remember what she did in that TikTok live when she was breastfeeding Kalani, how she positioned the baby and all the men that came in there, who knows? I would hate to believe that it's true. I don't really want to believe that that's true. I don't. But could it be? I don't know. And I won't know until I see the proof. I won't know until I see it, Jew Brown. And I pray for the kid's sake that she's not doing that, because I don't even know what I would be able to say to that. That's just too much for me. That's too much for me to wrap my mind around it. It really is, but there's people out here that are sick like that, and they will do it. They will do it. Let me read what y'all saying so I can catch up with you guys. He did that to make the racist demon feel better. He's a colorist, but didn't know better. Hope so. And I hope he learned it. Y'all names are something else. Who thinks that his family is going to come out and debunk the story that she said where she was chilling at his sister's house while Joey looks after the kids and Nisha watch Christian? I don't know. I have no idea. There's so much going on. I don't even know what to make of all of that. I really don't know. That last story that she told, I don't believe anything right now. I don't know what to believe. It's so much. I don't know what to believe. Yes, Toby, any man that stay with her that long has to have issues. I'm catching up with you guys in the chat. She keeps getting animals to get rid of them and neglect them, and then don't need and she don't need kids nor animals in her care. No, she doesn't, Candy. Oh, shoot, yeah. Trying to catch up with y'all. Ken, stop it. That was the really, Lou. That's so. You see. That's a thought I thought you would play. I swear you are my spirit animal. That's right, Lou. She's on the website selling cat. It looks like back page. I went on to look. She's on there. Candy, can you share that with me? My email and my Instagram is on my profile. If you want to. Live is just bright. It's just, let me see. Live just look bright, not mixed. I agree. For $20, para 20 pesos, por 20 pesos también. Candy, please reach out to me. We can collab together if you want to, maybe on that. You talk about my love. Let me see. You talk about my loved one that has passed and call my kids gorillas as up. I understand what you're saying, Ajax. Listen, y'all entitled to your opinions. You're entitled to feel the way that you feel. You really do. I'm not taking that away from you. Not that I could, but I would never take how y'all feel. You're supposed to feel that way. That's where the random keep coming from. Ryan and Christian too. Hey, it is what it is. You know, they're just casualty of war at this point. Unfortunately, she's always favoring Ryan over Robin. Yes. Stop it. Who and I wants to look at that chewed up bacon. Chew at that look at bacon sandwich. Oh my God. Let me see. She didn't care about the race. The reactor kids comparing them to gorillas. I understand. Hey, just go for it. Go ahead, girl. Do what you gotta do, baby. Like I said, I respect it. Let me see. Let me go on. Let me take a screenshot of this so I can remember you. Sam Williams. Let me go. I'm gonna try to. If I can go on TikTok today, I will. And if I find that person again, because I don't think I marked it. If I find that person, I'll screenshot it and then I'll put it on my community post, and then you can get it from there. Okay. So, have your notification on. Let me catch up with the chat. Let me see what y'all saying here, because I'm behind. She's disgusting, and that kind of stuff turns her on. That's nasty. That's so nasty. That is so nasty. I think it's someone said it wasn't a real pastor. Oh. She is very sad and desperate for attention. Very much so. Hot mess. I remember that on TikTok. She knew what she's doing. Yeah. Pedro behavior. What is Pedro behavior? I'm not familiar with that. School me on something, because I don't know everything. Not even there was a picture of her breastfeeding. I don't know who has it. She left it up her all the way up to saying like, oh. Okay, I got it. I'm behind on the chat. I'm thoroughly behind. Hold on, guys, because I'm very behind. I have tons in shorts and community posts. Then she let 2 different men hit both kids. That bothered me. Yeah. We don't. She fails to realize that we don't care about how many men. Olivia fails to realize that we don't care about who she sleeps with. She can have open service 7-Eleven 24/7. What we care about is the kids. That's what we care about, because We care about kids. Yeah, she wants this app to hate Gerard. Let me catch up with you. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Hey, Funny as hell, how you doing, baby? Bienvenida, welcome. Everyone, welcome, Funny as hell. If anyone hasn't hit the like yet, please hit the like. I would appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, in case you forgot to subscribe or you're new over here, if you're interested, please do subscribe. I would appreciate it. Candy, I have a clip. Remember yesterday when she kept telling AJ to get away from the camera because he wasn't dressed, he didn't have pants on, which I don't know why she didn't put pants on that little boy, because she knows that he's always jumping into the camera, because that's the only way that he can get attention from her, is to jump in front of the camera. She told AJ, don't get in the camera because you're not dressed. Well, when I saw the video today, you could see that AJ is in his underwear. Yeah, you can. You can see that AJ is in his underwear. And I'm going to make my video and I will blur it out. But trust me, you see AJ's little underwear. You can see the designs on his underwear. You can see all that. But yet she will say that we're perverts. She will say that we're straining to look. No. It was very easy for me to see that, and I saw that. And when I saw that this morning, when I rewind it, no, it wasn't a diaper. It was underwear. When I rewind it and I zoomed in and I do what I do, I saw clear as day, AJ exposed. AJ was exposed. She exposed that little boy. So if I saw that clip and I was able to zoom in, you know how many other nasty ass men and even females that are predatory will do that, and they already have it on their laptops, on their phones, doing who knows what. Yeah, that's very disturbing, extremely disturbing. Let me read what y'all saying. Is it me or do anyone else see how she come online crying about Gerard, doesn't allow her to speak to the kids, but when it's time for her to have them, she just yells at them? No, it's not just you, baby. We all see it. We all see it every day. We see it all the time. Let me see what you're saying. She judged from my kids, Chrissy, etc. Now look how the tables have turned. Yep. Everything that she has criticized everyone for, everything that she has talked shit about everyone else, has happened full circle to her. If I was her, I would shut the hell up, because that boomerang effect comes to her like Speedy Gonzalez real quick. Oh yeah, it's in his in his diaper. Candy, you think that's his diaper? Because I thought that was his underwear. I'm gonna look at it again, because that looks straight up like his underwear. Or is that diaper that? And if it's a diaper, why the hell does he have a diaper on? And if it's a diaper, it's got to be one of those with the diapers with the cartoons on it then. Because I could have sworn that was underwear. Either way, he was exposed. He should not have been in front of that camera half dressed. And let alone in a freaking diaper. Why you got that baby in a diaper? That's not even a baby. That's a toddler. He's freaking 3 years old. 3, 4, going on 4 years old. And you got him in a freaking diaper? Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a diaper. I think it's undies, Candyzilla. I'm going to look again, but I think it's the underwear. Oh, okay, you seen it? Okay. Latrice, AJ, and Kalani, exactly the way her fathers did. Yeah. Oh, you did screenshot it, Candy? Because I'm behind on the chat. Okay, so you do have it. Okay, yep, because I got it, girl. I sure enough got it. And like I said, I'm not going to put him out there. His mother already did it to him. I'm not going to further add insult to injury and expose him myself to that. But I will definitely put it out there, and I will definitely blur it. Oh, yes, I'm going to. Because that was irresponsible of her to do that shit. Yep, I seen it. It was bad when she was in the fridge. I seen it. You seen it? Okay, you seen it. Good. So it's not just me that's seeing it. Other eyes are seeing it too. My amazing son, who's a teacher, has just messaged me to tell me the interview he went to earlier for a head of department Hey, Lou, good for him. Everybody congratulate Lou's son for getting the job for the head department. Congratulations to him. He's going to be he's going to do phenomenal. He's going to make a difference. That's very good. Thank you for sharing that wonderful good news, Mama. That is beautiful. It's good to hear that. Good to hear that. Que bueno. Go, girl. Go, girl. Just imagine, you did a good job raising him, honey. You did a good job raising him, Lou. Thank you. Your son, that's very, very good. Just imagine how many people, yep, exactly, Lady Mahogany. That's the first thing I said. I said, you know how many people got that? The same way that I got it. And I don't have it for those ill intentions. I have it just to prove a point. But this other people that got it, that's sold on the web already by now. They already sold that on the web. I know y'all think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not exaggerating. This shit is happening all the time. Every minute of every second of every minute, sex exploitation and all these things with kids and the pictures and people snipping them and doing things with them. It's happening. This is really happening out here. We have to be extremely careful with our kids and what we post about our kids out here. That's why whenever the few times that I posted pictures of my grandchildren, I cover their faces. You don't need to see their face. I don't want anybody to see my grandbaby's face because I don't know who's going to take that picture and do something nasty and dirty with it. I don't trust it. From time to time, yes, he's in a diaper. I got to catch up with y'all in the chat. He's 4 in March. He's definitely been wearing underwear. Yeah, that's right. Okay, he's going to be 4. I thought he was. She still pull-ups on him too. She does because I've seen him in a pull-up. He should be completely potty trained. She should be potty training Kalani now as well too. Because if she can walk, she can do that. Thank you, everybody, for congratulating Lou. Liv doesn't really want to raise the Web3. She just wants to have some kind of control over and interaction with Gerard. She is a bully and control freak. She takes her frustrations out on the kids. Exactly. Everybody congratulate. Okay. He already has helped lots of That's beautiful, Lou. Oh, my God. May God keep him blessed. May God keep him blessed, Lou. Oh, tell him that we are so proud of him, that Kitten Zombie is proud of him, and keep on going forward. Keep on going forward. God bless him. Let me catch up. Yeah. So let me talk a little bit of the just a little bit. Let me touch a little bit on the cats. So Olivia didn't go to adopt the kids from a shelter. Hopefully that is because she knows that I exposed her last year. Was it last year or this year? This year. I exposed her. I have 2 lives that are up if anybody's interested in watching them. And it's me exposing Olivia about Suki, how she abandoned Suki into the streets. She never gave Suki to a shelter. She just abandoned Suki into the streets. Suki was picked up by a total stranger, and she was turned into the shelter. She was. Olivia did not give Suki to a rich family, as she said in her live a while back, just recently. She did not. The only reason why Olivia knows that Suki's at a farm is because I told her that Suki's on a farm. Olivia was in my chat listening to everything that I said about Suki, and she went ahead and she used it not long ago to saying that she gave Suki to a rich family and Suki's living on a farm. She's a fucking liar. Now, those cats. She adopted the cats. She adopted those cats from a private person. Guys, a few people have asked me, Kitten, I cannot do anything about that. She adopted them from Craigslist. There isn't a place that I can call to turn her in. As I said to the few people, you would have to see active animal abuse in order for a call to be made and report her for animal abuse. Now, my question is this, Olivia. You got 2 cats, right? 2 female cats. They're 3 months old. They're going to go in heat very soon. I'm not going to look at the chat right now because I need to concentrate on what I'm going to say. Those cats are going to go into heat very soon. Very soon. I work with Paws Animal Shelter, and I do TNR. TNR stands for tag, neuter, and return. That means that I pick up, since you may not know what neuter and spay, Olivia, is, it means fixing the animal so that way they don't procreate. Wait a minute. You may not know what procreate means. It means fixing the animals so that they no longer can have babies. Just as what should be done to you. You should be spayed so that you cannot procreate and make any more little bastards. I said it because and please, people, dodge. Do like the Matrix and lean back. This is not directed towards you. I don't know anybody's circumstances, and I'm not talking about anyone. I'm talking about one person in particular, and this is not to offend anybody else. Only one person. So when those cats go into heat, what are you going to do? Because let me tell you something. When a cat goes into heat, the wails and the screams, whoo, they're not going to let you sleep, girl. They're not going to let you sleep because guess what? They want to mate. Unlike you, that you're a human being, animals cannot control that because animals solely procreate, solely engage in sexual activity for the sole purpose of procreation. That's what animals do. They only come together for the sole purpose of procreation. Unlike humans, like you, Olivia, that you fuck just to fuck because you don't know how to keep your legs closed. Animals are not like that. So when these two cats, these two female cats go into heat, what are you going to do? Because if they're 3 months, by the time they're, I think, 6 months, they're going to go into heat. You have two cats. You have two choices, Olivia, and I'm going to school you on something. I shouldn't school you, but I will. Either you're going to take them to the ASPCA where they're going to give you a discount to get those two cats spayed, and I'm only giving you this little teaching because I really don't want to see the cats suffer. But I know you're going to get rid of them. Take those cats to the ASPCA where they will neuter them and give them all their shots at a discount price. If not, those cats are going to go into heat and you're going to have a problem on your hands. Your problem, not mine. I don't give two good shits. You also have two cats and you only have one litter box. One litter box. You need at least 2 litter box. At least 2. When you have two cats, you need at least 2 litter box. Because when a litter box becomes too dirty, as you said the other day, that one of the cats was shitting around in their house. I got that clip too. You know why that cat shitted around the house? Because you're not cleaning the litter box. Another reason it could be that maybe they don't like the litter, but it's because you're not cleaning the litter box. Cats are very clean. They don't like to shit where it's dirty. You will shit where it's dirty. That's you, Olivia. You're used to that. But the cats are not used to that. They're very clean animals. Olivia, did you get those cats dewormed? Did you get those cats dewormed, Olivia? Just because they look healthy doesn't mean that they may not have worms. Did you give those cats their shots? Have you given them any of their shots that they need? No, you haven't. Take them to the vet or take them to the ASPCA or whatever they call it in Texas. I think it's ASPCA across the board. Have them spayed and give them all their shots. Let me read what you're saying, Lou. Regina Jackson, I'm an animal lover. If I even see anything from any reactor channel where those kittens are harmed, I'm going to call anybody that I will. Let me know too, Regina. If anyone sees any active abuse, if another reactor catches it, share it with me. Share it with me so that I can make my phone calls. Because I called the animal shelter where Suki was, Grand Prairie. It's called Grand Prairie, and I actually still have the phone call logged in my book in my phone. My conversation with the person at Grand Prairie was 20 minutes long. It was because I explained to them everything about Suki. Yes, I did. I told them everything about Suki. I sent them all the clips of other people, because there were other people involved that helped me to get that done. Again, I cannot do this without you guys. I can't do it by myself. So other people helped. They took clips. They took pictures. They sent them to me, and they said, Kitten, here you go. And I went ahead, and I did my due diligence, and I called the shelter, and I gave them every clip. I gave them every single screenshot of the comments of people saying how you abandoned Suki and Suki being out in the heat and all those. I did it for Suki. You're a liar, Olivia. You harm everything that comes within your reach. You have no love for nothing and anyone but yourself. Anything that's innocent, you destroy, which is animals and children that have they're innocent, and you like to break them and destroy them. That's my personal opinion anyway. That's the way that I feel. Let me read the chat. Let me catch up with you guys. Yeah, they need three because some don't like to do both in the same. Exactly, Lou. My hamster had 2 sand baths to go toilet in and a separate one for him to clean his fur. Yep, Lou. You got a hamster. That's so cute. I haven't had one since I was a kid. And you're right. You have to have 2 boxes. So that one, like Lou just said, sometimes they don't like to pee and poop in the same one. They'll pee in one and poop in the other. And that's very true. Also, the cat litter that you're using. If your apartment is stinking, what kind of cat litter are you using? How many times a day are you changing the litter box? I'm gonna say something to you. Hold on. Do you understand that female kittens and cats are more prone to different diseases? Yes, they are. Lady Mahogany, she doesn't know this stuff. She doesn't care. Is she just selfish? All she wants is all about what she wants. The cats had bald spots like his. The cats have bald spot happy in paradise? I haven't seen that. Y'all gotta have to take a clip and send it to me. As soon as my cat will use the box, I was, yup, vintage, yup, that's what you do. She was on live and told Ajax not to throw the cat. See, she's not, let me try to catch up, hold on. At peace of my mind. Hi, baby, I'm just seeing you right now. Welcome, and thank you for coming in. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I believe that she got those cats so that she can rage bait people, especially someone like me, because she knows, and I know she knows this. She knows how fierce I am about animals. And that's why when she first got those, a few people came into my chat and said, kitten, go to so-and-so. She has kittens. And I peeked. And then a few more people said, oh my God. I said, baby, there isn't anything I can do about those kittens. I can't do anything. I have emotionally detached myself to save myself the heartache, because I'm a very sensitive person. I have emotionally detached myself to what may and what is going to happen to those kittens. I know those kittens are going to be gone. Especially if she moves to Florida, she's going to open that door and those cats are going to run out the door. That's what she's going to do. She's going to do the same thing with Suki. As what she did with Suki is what she's going to do with those cats. She's going to do the same thing. So I literally have emotionally detached myself because I refuse to give her the satisfaction of eliciting anger from me. Olivia's a piece of shit. And I'm not going to give her the satisfaction of eliciting an emotion from me that is negative. I'm not going to give that to her. I have control of my emotions. She does not control my emotions. I'm going to control my emotions and disengage. And I advise to y'all, as animal lovers, I know that it's hard to disengage, but we have to do it to protect ourselves. We have to. We have to be mindful of protecting ourselves. And I believe that she got those cats again it's for rage bait. And number 2 is this. Understand this, guys. Children and animals brings in views and brings in money. Those are the 2 things that people love to see, is children and animals. Children and animals interacting. They love that. I know what I'm saying. AJ did throw the cat lip, tried to act shocked, but she had a smirk. She did, Lady Mahogany. If y'all can tell me which video that was and the timestamp, I would appreciate it. She neglects everything living being and has no business getting more animals. No, it's probably some cheap. It probably most likely is some cheap litter. The litter box itself, I saw the litter box that she got. And listen, you buy what you can afford. I'm not judging anybody like in that way. You buy what you can afford. But then again, if you can't afford to have cats, you shouldn't get cats, because with cats come money. You have to buy cat litter. You have to buy food. You should buy toys for enrichment. You should buy scratchers. I saw that she bought a cat condo. At least the cats have a little condo and they have a little area where they can scratch on. Now, AJ and Kalani trying to climb it. Mind you, like little monkeys, they're trying to climb it. So if they tip over and fall and bust their asses with that little cat condo tree, that's on Olivia again. That's on Olivia. See, she's not teaching those kids the words kind, soft touch. She's not teaching them this is the way that you hold an animal. This is the way that you pet an animal. You have to be kind and loving. She doesn't teach these kids that. She doesn't even teach AJ. Try to teach AJ. You're an older brother. You're supposed to be kind and loving and protective of your younger sister. I know that we as moms, when we have a second child, if we always tell that first child, whether it's a boy or a girl, especially if it's a boy, we tell that boy, you got to protect your little sister. She's your little sister. We got to protect her and keep her safe, and you have to be loving and kind. This is kind touch. This is a love touch. We teach that to our kids. She doesn't do any of that. No, she doesn't even take care of the two unkept kids in her care. Let me catch up with the chat. Yes, he keeps picking them up and he doesn't know any better. He's going to get attacked. Yeah, they're gonna wind up scratching him. They are, and that's not the cat's fault. No, I was just kidding about the ball spot. Oh, okay. You were just kidding, girl. I'll take you seriously. Don't play with me with the animals. Email me, sis. I'll send it to you. The site and all. It's called. Candy Silla, you have an email? I don't have your email. Wait a minute. I don't know you. I don't have your email, Candy Silla. My email is posted. Grab my email and email real quick, and then you and I can email back and forth. I think she has mice. She could, and there's nothing if she does, and she got the cats for that. Okay, fine, but at least treat the cats well. Give them their shots. Take them to the vet. Make sure they're dewormed. Make sure they're fully shot. Make sure that they're spayed, and you can and they can do their job, and you do your job and take care of them. Just take care of them properly. Yeah, she got those cats who plays Robin, but Robin is not even there. Like you said, Robin is not even there. I would have never gotten those cats. I'm going low because that's all she understands. I understand, Alexandria. Mija, you do what you got to do. I'm not going to censor you. I always say on my platform, Olivia takes people's rights away from being able to vocalize themselves, to express their opinions. And on my platform, as long as you're not being disrespectful to me, you can express yourself. Let me see, Lady Mahogany. I took an agriculture class in high school, so they had used doing pet grooming and in the. Oh, that's nice. That's really good. The person that gave her not one but two kittens needs a good talking to. They clearly didn't ask enough questions, although she turned up with the United Colors of Bennington posters. You're right. And you know what? I had a cat here that I had rescued about 2-3 years ago, actually. And she came to my porch pregnant, and she gave birth here in my home. And I actually had to help her with the birthing process. I've never been to vet school, but I do a lot of reading with animals and watch videos and stuff. Anyway, nonetheless, the cat had difficulty pushing out the last two kittens, and I had to manually pull them out, break the embryonic sac and everything. And I actually had to massage the kittens because the two of them weren't breathing. And I had to massage the kittens and breathe life back into them. And I felt so proud of myself that I was able to save two little kittens' lives, along with the mother and the rest of the litter. Anyway, I want to get long with it. I couldn't keep all those cats here because I already have cats on myself. So I went ahead and I adopted those cats out. Every person that I adopted those cats out, they came to my home, and I told them, I need to see a cat carrier and everything that you're going to have. And each person that I adopted those cats out to, they sent me. As a matter of fact, one woman and her husband in particular, they were sending me pictures months and months later. They were sending me video and picture of their two cats, and they loved those cats so much. They treated them like their babies, and they thanked me so much for those kittens. And I was able to adopt those kittens out to very good homes. But again, you have to do your due diligence to make sure that people are not adopting cats, because a lot of people will take cats, also adopt them to do harm to them, to use them for harm. And I wasn't going to allow that on my time clock. So I said, when these people come here, I want to make sure that they're okay. One woman in particular came here. She seen one of the cats, and she said, oh, that cat looks like a street cat. And I looked at her and I said, what does a street cat look like? And immediately my bells went off, and I said, she's looking for a real pretty cat. She wants like a Persian cat or something like that. And I took the kitten away from her, and I said, no, the kitten's not available anymore. And till this day, I have that cat here. Her name is Peaches. And Peaches is like 3 years old now. I have that cat because I knew that woman really didn't want that cat. She was going to take that cat home maybe, and she was going to let that cat go. So I get the cat. I'm not going to adopt any children, any cats out. Let me catch up with you guys. Let me see what you're saying, Candy. I'll send you all the pics and videos if all the kids bruised and blah. Oh, okay, Candy. All right, Candy. Thank you, Mija. Trying to please a child that doesn't live with you is crazy work, especially when you don't buy kids anything. Correct. She let someone come on her panel with the name Robin. I remember that. She's so dumb. Look like she must be able to afford vet. No, she can't. She can't afford the vet visits. She can't even afford. If she's coming on here and telling people I need rent money, why the frick would you go get 2 cats? Let me explain something to you guys. I have 5 cats in my house. I have 5 cats and a dog. Yes, I do. And I have a Chewy auto ship on Dior alone. It's easy for me. I buy Dior a 30-pound bag. Get down. No, you have to. No, you're not getting. I'm not. No, mommy. I called you, but I don't want you up here. For Dior, I buy her a 30-pound bag of food. I buy her 2 cases of wet food. Then I buy her vitamins. And then I have to buy her toiletries. Her toiletries are her toothpaste, her toothbrush, her coconut oil that I use on her coat, and her shampoos that I use. That's not including the stuff that I need to groom her, the nail clippers and stuff like that. Also, I know this is extra and it's not a necessity, but she has outfits. Dior has a bathrobe. Dior has outfits. She has pajamas. Y'all know, I show pictures of Dior on my community page. I have short videos of Dior with her girlfriend Lady that comes over and has sleepovers. Dior has more of a social life than I do. She literally had a sleepover last night with Lady, and Lady is still here keeping Dior company. Animals cost money. That's not cheap. They may have worms vintage. They can. And you know what's sad? That is something that's so simple to take care of. Deworming, doing all that stuff, and giving the animals their shots. It's so easy to do. You take them to the vet, boom, it's done, and that's it. If one of the cats had diarrhea and was vomiting, then there's some. I don't know a piece of my opinion, because when she puts those cats up on the camera, I log off, to be honest with you. I don't even want to look at the kittens. I really don't. I have the pictures of her holding the kittens because I said, take it, kitten, in case you need it for later on to debunk her lies. And she said that she didn't have kittens or whatever. But other than that, I try not to focus on the kittens. I guess emotional support wigs ain't working. Yes, they use them. Yes, they use them for bait. I thought her sister Raquel was half Mexican. As far as I know, Raquel's supposed to be half Mexican. I don't know. Hey, David. Oh, that's you, David. Hey, David. How are you doing, puppy? I hope everything is well. She deserves no pets. No, David. She doesn't deserve any pets. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, David. She's going, Peaches treated like Liv does on her neglect phone. Liv can't bring those cats from Florida as her niece is death. Oh, her niece is deathly allergic. Well, those cats will be thrown away. She's going to throw those cats away then. So y'all, my animal lovers, please be prepared. Don't be emotionally invested. Protect your feelings. Protect yourself, as I'm going to do for myself as well. Trust me, I'm not giving this advice just to you. I'm giving it to myself. Don't get emotionally invested in those animals, please. Nobody, do not get emotionally invested with those kittens. Don't do it. Okay, I'll believe you, but every time I see one of the names like yours, I'm going to think it's you. The cleft lip bait. It's a lot working caring for kittens and cats. I see how they suffer from cat cancer. And yeah, it's a lot, Lady Mahogany. I have a cat here actually that I rescued. Another one, Sir Charles. Matter of fact, I introduced him on one of the lives. I took him, again, the TNR, I took him to Paws to get spayed and neutered. I mean, neutered, because he's a male. And I'm very hands-on with my animals. I believe in that you touch all their body parts, everything, you know, their skin, their bones, everything, just to make sure that everything's okay. So in case if there's any lumps and bumps or any changes, you already know what's going on. You can say, oh, that wasn't there yesterday or 2 days ago. This is here now. Anyway, I was rubbing on Sir Charles' chin. I was rubbing all around his face, and I noticed a little lump on his chin. And I thought in the beginning that it was maybe like a pimple or a little cyst or something like that. But it was hard. It wasn't malleable. I think that's the word I want to use. That you can move it around, that it would move or anything like a pimp or anything. I would squeeze it. And at the time, he didn't have any pain, so I would squeeze it. I'm like, there's nothing there's no discharge from this lump, and I couldn't, and it wouldn't move. Anyway, I went ahead. I took him to Paul's, and I said to them, I noticed this lump on his chin. I think within 2 weeks, I took him to Paul's, and I told the ladies there, they all know me because I've been going there for years, and like I said, I volunteer. And I said, girls, the cat, Sir Charles has a little lump on his chin, and I want to get that checked out. I thought it was a pimple that I could, maybe take care of it myself, bring it to a head, but it's nothing. Anyway, the vet comes out, and she said, and the vet immediately said to me, he has cancer. I looked at the vet. I said, what do you mean? She said, he has cancer in the jaw. She said, it's one of those rare cancers that is no cure for it. I said, are you kidding me? She said, yes, miss. He has cancer, and there's absolutely nothing that we can do for him. So I said, all right, well, I'm going to get a second opinion because I really didn't want to believe that. I said, wait a minute, I rescued this cat. I'm giving him a better life. I don't want him dying on me. So I took him to my veterinarian that I've had for the last, I've had my veterinarian for I've been with him since I was in my 20s, and I'm 58. That tells you how long I've been with my veterinarian. I take him to my veterinarian. I said, Dr. Littlejohn, I rescued this cat, Sir Charles, blah, blah, blah. I took him to Paul's, and they said such and such. He looked at him immediately. He confirmed what that other veterinarian said, and my heart sunk. He said to me, Kit, he got one of the rarest cancers that I've seen, and there's nothing that I can do for him. He said, even if we were to do something for him, he said, what it's going to cost? I said, no. And then when he explained the procedure to me, I said, no, we're not doing that. They would have to literally remove his whole jaw. I said, no, we're not doing that. I said, we're not doing that. So I have Sir Charles here, and that lump has grown, and it's been growing, and all I'm doing is keeping him comfortable. He's still eating. He's still drinking. He has just recently started to lose some weight, unfortunately, because eventually, by that cancer being his jaw, it's going to start spreading to the back part of his throat and everything. And that's where the Dr. Littlejohn, my veterinarian, told me that it's going to keep him from being able to eat normally. So I already made up my mind that I'm going to give him a little while longer because he's still very playful and everything. But as soon as I start seeing his deterioration going any further and much further, I'm not going to allow him to suffer. I'm going to make sure that I take him to my veterinarian, and I'm going to allow him to go with dignity. And he's not going to go by himself. At least I can say that he won't die on the streets, hurt, alone, lonely, suffering, rummaging for food, trying to survive, fighting other tomcats in the neighborhood for mating rights and things like that. At least I can know, and my conscience is clear that I gave him a better life. It makes me want to cry because I feel so bad that I know that I gave him a better life, and that he won't be alone when he takes his last breath. Because that really hurts my soul. Oh, that made me so upset. Let me catch up with y'all guys. I'm sorry. I couldn't look at the chat while I was talking. She wanted the cats to eat the dead wasp. Can you imagine that piece of my mind? The first thing I said to myself, why would you let the cat eat the wasp? I said, if the cat eats the wasp, don't you think that that's going to sting the cat, and then the cat is going to swell up? I said, this fucking woman is too ridiculous for me. She ain't got the common sense that God gave her, and when God gave it to her, she just refused to use the common sense. She refuses to use the common sense that God gave her. You are afraid of a wasp yourself because you're afraid of being stung, but you want the cat to eat the wasp. I don't understand that. Piece of my opinion, when she said that I was like, what did you just say? I said, are you kidding me? She will never take them to the vet. She never takes her kids to the doctor when sick. No, she won't, David. She won't. She's not going to. Question, has Liv kept any pets longer than 6 to 10 months? No. Suki didn't last a year. Liv has mold and roaches. Yes, she does. She does. I saw that just a complete. Okay. Supposedly Liv has cat scratch fever, but she didn't go get checked out, and she tried to blame Gerard. I hope she did get cat scratch fever. I hope she does. Liv got rid of the cat. Got rid of a cat, a rabbit. She did. She got rid of. No, she actually had two cats. David. She had two cats. The white one. I think it was the one that she had in Texas was named Princess. She had the Maltese, Suki, and I forget what the other two cats were called. But I have the screenshots of the Maltese. I don't have the screenshot of Princess, of the white cat that she had. I don't have that one. Let me catch up with you guys. Vintage. If I can land, she is so gross. Who doesn't tie their hair back when it's long, even if it isn't yours? I don't. She has had 3 kittens. Is Liv taking the cats and kids to jail? I don't know. Maybe they'll look. No. No. She got rid of the past cat, rabbits, and yep, she got rid of those. Thank you, Lady Mahogany. I'm praying for you and your fur baby. Oh my God, kittens and cats are easily prone to cancer. Yes, they are easily prone to cancer and HIV. Yes, they are. And the thing is, Lady Mahogany, literally my veterinarian said in that litter that female cat had, he caught the worst luck. He said that cat got the worst cancer that my doctor, Dr. Littlejohn, literally told me, I haven't seen this but once before, kitten. Only once before I've seen this. He said, yes, it's that rare. I've only seen it before. And that's why he said, I'm not recommending to do surgery because it will be the surgery is going to be too much. And for me to be able to deal with the surgery, doing the cleaning and, I can't. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Yeah, Mama, he's going to pass away, but he's going to pass away with dignity. He's not going to die alone on the streets. He's not. He's going to have me there easing him into the rainbow. He's definitely going to have me easing him to the rainbow. My brother's kid has terminal cancer at 5 months, and he had to put him in these. I'm so sorry, Lou. It's hard, man, when you get animals, and they get things just like humans, and you have to have the money for it. You have to have the money for it. I thank God that I have him. Let's be real. I thank God that I have him. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. I'm sorry. I couldn't look at the chat while I was talking. That's all you can. Yeah, Mommy. That's all I can do is give him the best life. That's all I can do. She got those cats to eat the bugs in her. Most likely, people who have lots of cats will have had one with cancer. Her chat is raising her. Costello said the granny did a horrible. Yup. Louis was the Maltese. Louis. That was Louis the Maltese. That's right, Louis. Thank you for reminding me, Louis. She also has 2 different dogs before. What other dogs does she have? The only dog that I know that Olivia had was Suki. So if she had another one, y'all gotta let me know because I didn't know that. I had my cat for 22 years and she died from cancer. I'm so sorry, Miss Toby. I had my cat, Britt Banks. I have her little urn. I had her cremated. I had her, for like 18 years. She died from old age, though. No, it wasn't on old age. She ended up having she was having kidney failure and things like that, and she was very jaundiced. She was getting very jaundiced and everything. And I tried a lot of different medications, and finally I said, I can't be selfish and try to keep you just for me, because she was suffering. So I had to make the executive decision, and I swear that broke me. That really did break me. And I took her to the vet, and I had her, put to sleep, and she went very peacefully. That really hurt my soul. That cat was so loving. Anyway, I had her cremated and have her little ashes on my dresser. So wherever I go, I'm going to take her with me. She was a very special cat to me. She was a white cat. When she had, when you love your animals, you care for them, you love them as they're yours. They give you, animals and children are so pure, and they give you that pure, unconditional love. They don't judge you. They don't criticize you. They don't know hate. They just don't know any of those things. They're so pure and innocent. And if you're an animal lover, it affects you when you lose your animals. I don't even like watching movies where animals are hurt. I'd rather see a whole human being blow up than an animal. I'm like, please don't hurt the animal. Don't hurt the doggy. Oh, the person died. Oh, okay, I don't care. I hate to say it. I'm sorry, but that's the way that I feel. I just can't do it. She had one with Gerard was there. Then she had one with Brandon. Really? A dog? Lady Mahogany was a dog? I don't even remember the cat. I know. Well, I can't see everything. I have a standard poodle. He's my heart. I love him so much. He's like he isn't he? Aw, I bet he's a sweetie pie too. They're smart dogs too. Poodles are very smart dogs. I have my Patches Ashes as well, along with my doggy Ashes. Now I have 2 dogs. Good for you, and I hope that Miss Toby. I hope they give you good long life. I hope they give you much joy in life. Ken, don't you remember the little white dog called Louie? That dog irritated the fuck out of her. I will never forget KP's parodies of the dog getting stuck in. Oh, I missed that parody with the dog getting stuck in her fupa. No, I didn't see that one. KP was good at that too. I missed that one. I used to try to watch her parodies too. Yeah, it was Louie. Louie was the Maltese. I'm not an animal lover, but I have compassion for those that are. Yeah, you don't have to love animals, but you have but compassion. That's human nature. You have compassion. You don't want to see an animal being hurt, being abused, or anything like that, because you can have compassion. You're a good person. Yeah, animals are just like children to us, baby, Miss Samuel. They really are. I emailed you, sis, and sent a few things. I'm gonna send some more in a bit. I gotta go get the pics of all of their bruises, bumps, lumps, and a few more things. Okay, Candy Silla. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Gracias, mija. Te aprecio mucho. Let me see what they're saying here. I don't have any compassion, sympathy, or empathy for a racist. Hey, you're entitled to that, baby. Go ahead, Ajax. Ajax and Cleft Lip Carlani monkeys. Now I'm able to say it. I have 2 mixed poodles. Poodles are very, very smart. They really are. I love them. They're so easy to train. KP always used to do the parodies with Louie getting stuck there. She did such a good impression of Olivia. I need to rewatch those. Yeah, KP's pretty good at that. She is. Everybody has their niche. Everybody really does. Oh, liar obsessed with Nisha. She wants a pair of her dirty drawers to sniff. Girl, she would go like this. She would sniff them in completely. She wants to sniff Nisha so bad. Gracias, Candy. I really appreciate you, baby. Anybody that's here, go ahead to Candy's channel. She's Candy Zilla, and I Grabbed It, I think it's called. I think it was telling me I Grabbed It. Those are 2 channels out there. Especially I Grabbed It. She's putting a lot of the TikTok stuff out there. And Candy now, from what I'm seeing and hearing, she's gathering all the important information pertaining to the abuse and all that. So that's really good that everybody's got their little thing and focusing on. Yeah, she had other dogs before Bougie, and I thought she said that she would never get another dog before getting. I never knew a Bougie. That's one dog that got past me because I never saw or heard of that dog. Joy fled her apartment so fast he abandoned. What man leaves a suitcase behind? He really did leave his suitcase behind. Remember Alley Cat used to do? Yes, Alley Cat. Alley Cat, I remember, I think she was, the last I seen, I think she was trying to get pregnant. And I believe, hopefully, if I remember correctly, she did get pregnant. So, she said, I'm out of here. Alley Cat living her best life. She is. I don't blame her. My cat died of kidney failure. I watched him go downhill so fast. He also had his eye removed, lost a lot of weight. He peed all over the house because he became confused, but I always cared. Oh, God bless you, Vintage. That's a labor of love, baby. It really is. It's called a labor of love. Thank you, sis, so much. I appreciate that. Don't worry, Candy. That's what we're all here for. We're here to support. And listen, I'm not a hater. I love everybody to win. There's plenty of food on the table for everybody to eat. Unlike Olivia, that she think that everybody hates on her and everything. We don't roll like that over here, Queen. We are all queens over here. We believe in, I believe anyway, and I know all my ladies do believe in supporting each other and helping each other out and doing what we got to do to uplift each other, because there's no hate at all whatsoever. So do your thing, Candy. Get all that shit together and do like the My Shabby Life videos like they did for Jasmine. If you can put all that compilation together of the abuse for that she's doing to these kids, Candy, go for it. Go for it, girl. Go for it. Definitely do it, girl. So, because she has to be stopped. Like I said, we all cannot be lying. We all not just seeing a mirage. Ajax only 3 years old and still smarter than her. He manipulates her. It's funny as hell too. He does. He really knows how to manipulate Olivia. He really does. What made her think that she could have a man there and tell him she's meeting her baby daddy at damn near? Listen, that story that she told has so many holes in it. So many holes in it. And I listened to it. Through another reactor, through a couple of other reactors, and I'm still confused. I'm being honest. I'm still confused, and I don't even care to even figure it out at this point. I don't even care, because it gets to a point when my brain says abort the mission, and when my brain says abort the mission, I'm aborting the mission because my brain's about to short circuit, and I can't do it. She's upset with Nisha having her pictures on her phone, but called folk. She's obsessed with Nisha. She literally showed Nisha's damn picture. I said, damn, girl. Gerard will dump her like the dumpster she is, and he's going right back home to his wife and kids. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Peace of my mind. You said you have a channel. Go ahead and put it in the chat. Thank you for asking me. Go ahead and put it in the chat, baby. Go ahead and copy and paste it in there. Okay. Ajax, yes, I don't think I've been over to your side. I didn't know you had a channel. So go ahead and put it in there, okay? And we'll check you out. Ajax, yeah, that is definitely weird. Who goes saving photos of their ex-husband's new life? Like you said, who's the weirdo? Yup. I think Liv wants Nisha. That's why. Can't do mind shouting out our channels. No, I don't mind shouting out your channels. Like I said before, everybody can eat. Everybody has a place in here. Listen, I'm one of the reactors that I don't do your normal... I don't do I don't do reactions like the other reactors do. Why is that? It takes too much out of me mentally to do it. And it aggravates me so much what these women are doing that I can't really say what I want to say because I'm going to get banned. I don't sugarcoat things. I don't sugarcoat things. And I don't know how to filter myself. And if it looked like shit, smelled like shit, tastes like shit, I'm going to call it shit. That's what I'm going to call it. And they disturb my spirit so much that I remember when I first started doing reactions, I said, no, Lady Bird, get down. I said, this is too much for me. And I'm a very lighthearted, jovial, happy individual. I like to crack jokes. I like to laugh and joke and play. And just naturally, I started gravitating towards music and putting music to Olivia and making comedy off Olivia. And I think that's what works best for me. For me, it works best to make music off Olivia, make skits that are funny about Olivia, because it's so serious what's going on that I want to lighten it up a little bit for everybody. So everybody in this reaction sector has their own lane, has their own spot. I have mine that's different from everybody else. Everybody has their own. She needs to unprivate the videos of when her and Gerard was living in a motel. Oh, it was nasty and so cluttered. I said, what the fuck? Then they left the motel, moved into the apartment when she pulled it. See, I didn't see Olivia when she was there. I started watching Olivia when her and Gerard had just moved into the apartments. Candy Silla. That's how far I've been watching Olivia. When they first moved into the apartment, that's when I started watching them. Before that, and even in California, then when she was already vlogging or whatever she was doing, I wasn't watching it yet. I didn't see that. And she's not going to unprivate those, Candy Silla. She's not going to. I remember when the CPS lady came to her house and said, Texas, you can't hit your kids. Yes, she said, the new lady said, you can discipline your kids however you want. Olivia's blowing smoke up everybody's ass. And like we believe it. She can't take what she did. No, she can't take it. Yes, I got you. I'm going to make it and send it. Okay, Candy. All right. I can't watch Jazz. She literally gives me migraines, and I can only give her 5 minutes. I don't watch Jazz either. It's too much for me. It's too much. I don't watch Chrissy either. It's too much. It's too much bullshit, and I can't do it. My brain can't handle it, and I'm not going to do it. One walking tragedy is enough for me. Ajax, my 28-year-old son does not believe that she was... What? For the woman, he can't stand her voice and says, look at her with the construction site. What? We appreciate you, Ken, for the support. Not a problem, baby. You're very much welcome. That's what we're here for. We're here to support each other, ladies. We're not here to go against each other. There's no competition. I'm not competing with you. You're not competing with me. Everybody brings their own bright light to their sector. Everybody does. Everybody has their own bright light, as I just said. Yes, I've been waiting. I've been what? For years, she's never been a biased woman. She speaks the truth. Oh, you've been watching me for years, Candy? Really? I don't take no. I'm very straightforward. I'm a straight shooter. I try to stay as neutral as possible. If I don't see it and hear it with my own eyes and hear it with my own ears, I take it with a grain of salt. Until I see things where my people can tell me, oh, Olivia, what can I say? Olivia went to a fancy restaurant, a 5-star restaurant where they actually put a cloth on her lap, and there was actually silverware and candlelight and a man playing music on the piano. And I'll be like, yeah, really? And until I see it and hear it in my own ears, then I believe it. Kittens, a peace chat. The pizza channel is good. I've been watching it for a bit. She breaks down her personal life like that we were talking about earlier with the treats. Yeah, definitely inspired my channel. Sis, are you serious? Sis, let's be real. Oh my goodness. Oh, do your thing, girl. You're gonna blow up, girl. Do your thing. Go ahead and do your thing. I'm here to support everybody. We appreciate. Oh, y'all so sweet. Y'all so sweet. And she was the reason for them constantly making them move to keep him. Yep. Just like that, homeless and pregnant storyline. Now she's using Gerard and Nisha again, and it's nothing but a performance. Her channel is dry as Kai's hair. Yeah, she is very performative. She really is. She reached out to me She reached out to me in 2017, begging for relationship advice, writing paragraphs telling me he cheated and had a baby on the side, and she said she also cheats on him. I didn't find her. She found me. What? Yo, Candy, we're going down a rabbit hole here or something. What? Yes, sis, on all 3 of my channels, I've been subbed and watching. I watched 3 reactors, you, Yanni, and Blama. I love Blama. Yes, Blama definitely, she gives all the little particulars in there. And Yanni be dragging the shit out of her. Like I said, whatever's going on between her and Yanni, that's between her and Yanni. I don't get into that. That's none of my business. I don't have a nickel in that quarter. That's between them two. And Yanni's very grown and very much sufficient to be able to handle her business and do what she needs to do with Olivia. She does. I was watching her since she was with the other guy and was cheating on the first guy with Gerard. Then she cheated on Gerard with the other man, and she started cheating on her. But Liv is a cheater. So some of y'all been watching even before me. That's good to know. Honey, I've been following you for years, and I finally said it's time to put my foot on Olivia's neck. Go do what you got to do. Let's be real. Put your foot on that neck and don't come off that neck until you're good and ready to come off that neck. She's very manipulative. Candy, that's a Candy. I'm serious. Candy is dropping some tea up in here. Everyone tried to give her advice, but she told everyone to suck a D. She does. That's why I tell people, when y'all keep telling her, I'm not saying y'all per se in this chat, when people keep telling her, put your seatbelt on, and she keeps saying, I'm going to do what I want to do, let that bitch fly out the window. I wouldn't tell her. If she asked me yesterday when they were telling her about how to do that turkey, I would have told her to put a pound of salt in that motherfucker and a pound of sugar in that bitch. Oh, yes, I would have. Put a pound of salt and a pound of sugar in it. Trust me, it's going to come out good. That's just what I would have told her. But she got me blocked. Olivia admitted recently that he was cheating on her before she even got pregnant the first time, but she isn't a pick-me. She did, and that's not the first time on Lou that she has said that. So she is a pick-me. She definitely is. Raven, hello. How are you doing? I was almost gonna log off. I'm so glad that I'm so behind on the chat. I'm sorry that I didn't see you. How you doing, Raven Gray? Is everything okay? Are you feeling good? Did you have a good gathering yesterday with your family? I know you don't do the traditional Thanksgiving and all that. A lot of us don't do that. But I'm glad that you were able to spend time with your family. I hope that you had a good one. It's so good to see you, mija. Bienvenida. Her funky tuna can, shitty diapers, and 2 cats in 1 cat box, and her cigarette smoke. You know that apartment smells like, ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Then Zolo said that it smelled like mushrooms and onions. Y'all remember when Zolo said that she smelled like mushrooms and onions? Oh, shit. Yes, I posted them on my last channel. That's why she hates me and hates me. Then the cherry on top was Zolo making me his mod, and he sent me money before he sent Liv money for their son. That's why she hate what Candy? Oh, Candy, you need to put a panel up. You need to go live, Candy. Yeah. Candy, I would have told her to put freaking salt and sugar in that motherfucker. I would have told her, trust me, use the sugar and the salt because it's gonna balance. They're gonna balance each other out, and it's gonna help to break down the fibers of the turkey to make it very tender. That's what it's going to do. Trust me, Livy. Trust me. If you put a pound of salt and a pound of sugar, it's going to help break down the fibers of the meat to make the turkey very tender, and it's going to balance the flavor out. That's just what I would have told her. That's just what I would have told her. Liv is the only one who got pregnant with other men. Yes, Gerard cheated, but he never got anyone pregnant. Liv had a bunch of ABs. Yes, you're absolutely right. Gerard was smart enough that when he did cheat, he didn't get anybody else pregnant. Unlike Olivia, that she's had pregnancies and aborted them. Without her using Gerard and Nisha for content, she gets no views. No, she really doesn't. She doesn't get any views. If you notice, when she does the exercising videos and everything, her views might be 2,000, 3,000, something like that. But as soon as she starts talking about Gerard and Nisha, that's when she gets up there. And her on her own, she's not going to make it. That's why she wants to use the kids and the animals, because kids and animals bring views. They bring money. Her alone, she cannot do it by herself. She doesn't have the charisma. She doesn't engage with people. She literally comes on live and she tells people, entertain me. I said, bitch, entertain you? You're the one that hit the live. You fucking entertain me. What the hell is this shit? You had a great day, Raven? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Later on, Raven, when you have some time, if you feel up to it, just go ahead and rewind, and then you can, hear what I said earlier. She kept having those babies to keep him around. Meanwhile, he cheated from the moment they got together. He sure did. He sure did. And she should have known. She should have known from the first time. From the first time that she said that he cheated on her while she was pregnant with Robin, that should have been enough for her, because it would have been enough for me. I'm so happy to see your. Oh, thank you, Raven. You're so sweet, Raven. Raven, I know I told you I would buy you lunch for, saying nice things about me, but I might have to buy you like a filet mignon now at this point. It's a joy to watch kittens pose and to now finally be in a live. Oh, Miss Sam, you guys are so sweet. You're so good to me and so kind to me. I just love y'all. Y'all so sweet. I got the best people. I swear to gosh, I do. She wants Nisha to leave her husband real bad so she can have him. Nah, she ain't gonna have him. She can't have him. Yep, the mushrooms and onions. The mushrooms and onions. He said he wants to catch a flight to eat. Wait a minute, Candy. He said he wants to catch a flight to eat my. I'd never, but I fed into it to be. What? He's a booty muncher? Candy, you are dropping so much information up in here. Girl. Mija, this is a telenovela. Olivia, are you reading the chat, Olivia? Are you reading the chat, girl? I know you in here. A liar doing tricks in the car of hers. That's why it smells like the rotten. Ooh, yes. Ooh, girl, you just gave me a visual. You gave me a smell-o-vision visual. She's the trick she's the trick she's supposed to entertain. Exactly. You freaking entertain us. Why the heck am I gonna entertain you? She sits around for hours talking about Gerard and Nisha, but the reactors are weird for doing reactions. The reactions are about you, not for you. Exactly. Hey BZ, how you doing, honey? Thank you for coming in. Everyone, please welcome BZ in. B78. She cannot even hold a conversation, let alone entertaining. No, ella no puede entretener, ella no puede tener una conversación con nadie sin tener, confrontaciones, mucho menos entretener las personas. No, Candy, I don't have a P.O. box, baby. I just have my email. What you want to send me? You want to send me a Cartier bracelet or something like that? Then I can get a P.O. box for that. Actually, I'll give you my whole address for that. If you're going to send me a diamond bracelet, a real diamond bracelet, I'll give you my whole address, girl. Right, Asia? I'm trying to catch up with the chat, guys. Ronnie, how you doing, mamita? How you doing, mom? Welcome. Thank you for coming through. Robin even said her room was stank. Yes, she did. Just like she told her it smelled in that car, and she told poor Robin that it was the smell coming from between her legs. I was so upset when I heard it. That was so foul to tell that little girl that. That was so foul. I'm in Boston, so if I send it y'all in New York, it won't take long to get to you. What are you trying to send to me? Oh, I got you. I got you. I'm doing okay, Ronnie. I can't complain. To the grace of God, I'm doing good. How are you doing, Ronnie? Was your Thanksgiving good? Did you have some good food and good company? I'm sure my granddaughters would love to say hello, Bay. Hi, Bay and Riley. Hi, Bay and Riley. I hope you have a great day. This is Kitten Zombie. It's Kitten Zombie saying hi. Hola, chicas. Be fine, love, and I'm well, thank you. Good. Gerard was trying to teach Liv how. Gerard tried to teach Liv how to be a lady, trying to be a mother, trying to be a woman, and Olivia didn't want to learn. That's why Gerard said, "Let me go be with a real woman." You want to send me a Christmas gift? No, you don't have to do that, baby. Listen, I'm not clocking your money. I'm not saying that you're poor or anything like that. For all I know, you could be a multimillionaire. And if you are, hey, girlfriend. Hey, girlfriend. Can I be your friend? Just y'all being here is a gift in itself. Trust me, guys. I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all being here and supporting me, it's a gift. Thank you. Aww, they excited. How old are they, Raven? Email me, Candy, okay? Email me, baby. Y'all funny. Oh, Raven, how old are your girls? What's their name again? Let me see. Bay and Riley. Bay and Riley. What that demon always eating? She is ucking great. Olivia's always eating something. Did y'all see what she was eating through the whole course of yesterday Thanksgiving dinner? Did y'all see them freaking cheatlings? I thought somebody said she put 4 potatoes in there, and I didn't see until I seen the video again, because I saw only 3. And today I looked at the video, I zoomed in closer, and I said she did put 4 whole potatoes in that damn pan with that turkey. She didn't put that turkey. Going back to the turkey thing, because I'm ADHD, so I be all over the place. She didn't put that turkey in a bag. You know those oven bags that you put your ham and your turkey or your roast in, so that way it's tenderized and all the juices are in there, everything. She didn't use any of that shit. She didn't use that. That hog stays with food. She does. She stays with food in her. If it's not food, it's a dingling that's in her mouth. It's one or the other. So she substitutes what she cannot get from a man. She substitutes it with food. They are so excited because we are watching. Oh no! Oh, Raven, I gotta watch my mouth. Are your girls minors? Because I don't want to be cussing if they're on there. My tongue is a little loosey goosey. I don't want to offend. I don't want to offend any kids. I don't want to offend anybody. You watch. Wait a minute, Raven. I'm on an 86-inch screen TV. Oye, huepa! I finally made it. I'm on an 86-inch screen TV. I knew I was made for a show. I was made to be on TV. I missed my call. If anybody out here knows Tyler Perry or anybody that is in the movie business, music business, shout me out. Shout me out, and I'm gonna make sure I take y'all with me. I'm gonna vlog, and y'all gonna roll with me, cause I miss my calling. She used foil and butter. She put a whole thing of butter in that turkey and everything. That whole meal was a mess. I don't enjoy her eating. That's why she had to take hot shots because she could not put the food down. Nah. And she eats junk food. Oh, they're good. Oh, okay, Raven. Sometimes I can go off, and I don't want to upset anybody. I don't want to upset. I don't want to say it and hide anything. Oh, okay. You don't hide. Okay. You keep it real with them. That's the way to do it. Let them know that they don't want to be anything like Olivia. They don't want to be slores. No, they don't want to be slores. They want girls. You want to have standards. A man is only going to treat you, or people are going to treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. Be ladies. Do not be a pick-me girls, okay? Okay, y'all hear me? Kitten Zombie is letting you know. Don't be pick-me's. Be ladies. Be a lady first, second, and third always. Conduct yourself as a lady, and you will always be treated as a lady. She can't cook. I don't understand how you've been with multiple men and have five children and you cannot cook. I told her now she's working. She better go report it to the welfare office, or I will. They're going to cut her cash and stamps. Now she's working only because she lied on Jasmine kids. That's still about. Listen, that lie that I'm not even going to go there with the Jasmine thing. We're going to have to do that on another live, because I can't do that right now. But that was really deplorable to me. That was horrible. That was really horrible. She wants to gain weight back because the men and Strong Mommy says she looks sick with the Ozempic. She does. That Ozempic stuff is not a joke. I've been watching a lot of stuff about that Ozempics, and that's not a joke. That's for people that actually have diabetes and they need to control their diabetes, and they give them to you at a certain milligrams that they give you within that. So that way you don't have to lose weight. What she's doing is she's getting a stronger dosage of that, and that really does eat all the muscle fat in your face and everything. A lot of people are looking very gaunt and very bad. They look sickly. They really do look sickly. I'll be honest. She actually looked better when she was heavier, even though she's still an ugly person, because her personality, her cantankerous, nasty behavior is what makes her so freaking ugly. She ain't never going to be pretty in my eyes, but she did look better as a heavy-set person. As Latinas, we have to say what's on our minds. Besides, they are to do as they say, not at what I know that's right, Raven. Raven, have you ever heard el refrán, the saying in Spanish that goes, te voy a dar un mojón dentro de una lata? Porque eso es lo que tú te mereces, un mojón dentro de una lata. No. It's called escalata. Te voy a dar una escalata. ¿Qué es una escalata? Un mojón dentro de una lata. That's a really old Spanish saying. She's getting way back. Yeah, she did look better, bigger, didn't she, Candy? She did. Let the state assistants catch up to her. My older sister works for the fraud department. My older sister said her day. Ooh, Lady Mahogany. I can't wait for that day to come. That double chin tapping. Yeah, she did look bigger, better when she was bigger. Yeah, it's definitely droopy. You know what's another thing that I noticed? She doesn't sit down to eat. Well, we all know this. She never sits down to eat a meal with the kids at the table. You know, let's sit down, let's pray, and let's eat as a family together. You can always go live after you feed the kids. I noticed that she gives them a lot of bullshit food like French fries, chicken nuggets, that burger that she's giving them. She won't give them a plate of spaghetti. The only time AJ had spaghetti was when he was with Raquel. If y'all remember, AJ said, "Are you kidding me? There's spaghetti at home." That was probably the first time that AJ ever had spaghetti, was over there at Raquel's, right? So I said to myself, why is it that she won't give these kids like food, like rice and beans, spaghetti, tacos, like grilled cheese sandwiches, Introduce them to vegetables, like broccoli and green beans, um, Brussels sprouts. Give them different types of fruits and everything like that. And I said to myself, the reason why she doesn't give them that food is because she hates for them to make a mess. It's easier for her to clean up the chicken nuggets and french fries versus her giving them an actual plate of food. Because, when kids are toddlers, and when they're toddlers, they make a spill. Even if you have them in their high chair, we put the food on the high chair, and easily within moments, the kids are fisting the food because they're learning to use their hands. They don't have the motor skills yet, even to hold the fork properly. So, kids, they grab this food, they shove it in their mouth. Olivia doesn't want to clean the mess that the kids are going to make. She doesn't want to clean the mess that's going to be on the floor, the mess that's going to be on the table. She doesn't want to do all of that. And the other day when I was watching, I said, you refuse to feed them real food just because you don't want to clean the mess. Because I watch other moms on YouTube in another sector with videos about them feeding their kids and everything like that. And they put the food there and the kids are dirty from head to toe. Spaghetti smeared all over them. Spaghetti in their ears and their hair. Spaghetti all over the high chair, all over the floor, everything. And I've experienced it myself. And I'm like, oh God, now I got to clean all this mess. And the only thing I do, I said, you know what, baby, come here. I'm going to put you in the bathtub because getting a wipey or getting a washcloth is not sufficient. We're going to take off all your clothes, dunk you in the bathtub. You done ate. I'm going to dunk you in the bathtub, give you a good bath, and put you down for a nap. Olivia doesn't want to do any of that because that requires too much work. That's the reason why she doesn't feed them properly the way that she should. Yep, real meals take effort to cook and clean up afterwards. That's exactly. And that's sad. That is so sad. Like yesterday, she said something about the kids won't eat green beans. She said, I don't think they'll eat green beans. And I said to myself here, because of course it's me, I said, why don't you let them try the green beans? Let them taste the green beans first. Stop assuming they're not going to like it. If you introduce them to the green beans in a good way, like this is going to make you really strong and give you muscles. You're going to be like Superman. AJ wants to please her so bad that AJ will freaking eat the green beans. Or you can even put a little bit of cheese, like over broccoli, even over the green beans. You can put a little bit of cheese over it to help the kids want to eat it. Because that's what you do. You find ways for your kids to eat the fruits and vegetables. Because they can't just eat just the junk stuff. My first daughter understands it, and my last granddaughter is learning it. And she's half white. Their father is white, but they weren't raised around them, so they only know our culture. Okay, Mama. Okay. All right, girls. Beautiful. She puts both of them in the same, and she puts both of them in the same bath water. She really does. Piece of your opinion. She does. She really, really, really does. I'd much rather children be dirty and full, coming to me every 5 minutes saying there's no routine meal bath sort. Me too. Listen, I used to be before I retired completely. I've had I worked at a hospital for many years, 20-something years. I worked at a hospital, so I've seen a lot of stuff. Then I became a private nanny. When I left my job, a doctor that I worked with, they had asked me if I would be, willing to work for them. And I said, yeah, of course. I don't turn any money down. I don't turn anything down but my collar. So I worked for the doctor, and it was very good. They literally gave me a brand new car. I kid you not, guys. Gave me a brand new car to drive so that I can take all the kids to all the activities. It was 2 children that I had. A newborn. I had a newborn boy, and I had a little girl. And the little girl now, this is how long I've known this family. The little girl now is in college. Yes, she is. She's in college. She's doing phenomenal. Phenomenal. Calls me Titi. I love her till this day. Always will love her. Most likely I'll be going to her wedding. Most likely, if God blesses me, I'll be seeing her having a baby. I'm going to be a grandmother again, but through somebody else. And I made all 3 meals for those children, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because they didn't do takeout or anything like that, which I enjoyed that. And let me tell you something. The little boy, I had him, like I said, since the time he was like, I think I started taking care of the little boy. I don't want to give out their names, but I started taking care of the little boy when he was like 6 months old, and I had him all for many years. Anyway, they ate everything that I cooked. They couldn't tell me, Titi, I don't eat this and I don't eat that. I remember the first time, because kids always try you, and they tried me the first time around, and I said to them, this is not a restaurant where there's a menu. You're going to eat whatever Titi puts on that table. That's what you're going to eat. And what I appreciated was that the mother would always tell the kids, whatever Titi says, that's what you do. When I'm not here, her word is law. You do exactly what she says. If she says that's what's for dinner, that is what's for dinner, and you're not going to eat anything else except what she cooks for dinner. And I had those kids ate fruits. They ate every fruit. They ate vegetables. They had a full balanced meal: breakfast, lunch, dinner, a snack before bedtime as well too. And I had to take them. I used to drive them to all the different activities in the summertime, going to the pools here, there, and everything. They were going to dance classes. I mean, it was so busy. That household was so busy. I would literally wake up at 6 o'clock before 6 in the morning. And when I say to y'all, it was on and popping from 6 o'clock in the morning. It was just going, go, 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 go. It was all day. Go, 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 go. It was like an extremely busy household. A lot of activities, and every meal. And mind you, these are people that are well-to-do people, very well-to-do. They gave me they bought me a brand new car to drive their kids around, because I didn't have a car at the time. So they said, okay. So they bought me a brand new car to drive their kids around to each and every single activity that needed to be done. I was the house manager, so I did all the grocery shopping, doctor's appointments, anything that needed to be done in the household. I took care of the household. I wasn't just a nanny. I took care of everything. And those kids, to this day, they love me. When they see me, they give me a hug. They kiss me. We sit down. We talk and everything. Like I said, the oldest one, she's already in college. I just went to her college graduation, to the pool party and everything over the summer. And they're doing great. And those kids, they learned to eat all of their vegetables. They never gave me a fight. They never argued with me. Nothing like that. Who salts the macaroni and cheese? Olivia does. But you know what? She got that baked macaroni and cheese. She got it from Costco. So it could have been under the salt, because she didn't make that baked macaroni and cheese, and she wouldn't know how to make a baked macaroni and cheese, because we all know that we need at least minimally 3 to 4 cheeses for our baked macaroni and cheese. But it's a process to make that. That doesn't get done just willy-nilly like that. She's not going to do it. Olivia's extremely lazy. She's not going to do anything more than what she needs to do. She does just enough to keep those kids alive. Literally, she does just enough to keep them alive. Just enough. She's teaching her kids to be lazy. I heard the web kids say that they wanted to eat more vegetables when they were with. Really, I didn't hear that. You see that? That's because those kids are used to eating over there with Gerard and Antonisha. Antonisha and her mom and them, they cook full course meals. Full course meals. I literally have a video from one of their Christmas parties. I never posted it on YouTube because I wanted. Don't get me wrong. I got it because they posted it on Instagram, obviously, so it's public. And it was one of the Christmas outings. They went away to a cabin and everything. And to this day, I have that video on my phone. I did not post that video because I was afraid that Olivia would be so angry seeing how good the kids were eating and where they were staying for the holidays, that she would do something vindictive. And I said, nah, let me hold on to the video. I'll post it at another time. If I feel like it, I might throw it up there. I might throw it up there for you guys so that y'all can see the kind of vacations that Antonisha takes with those kids. Those kids are living a really good life. And the other day when she kept saying that Robin wouldn't live with her and everything, and Robin says she wants to live with her, if I was Gerard, I would drop Robin off and let Robin know, you want to be with your mom? I will teach her a lesson real good. You want to be with your mom? Be with your mom. I would drop Robin off with only the clothes on her back. Literally, I would. I would tell Robin, no, don't pack anything. No. Don't pack no shoes. Don't pack no clothes. Don't pack no underwear. Don't pack anything. Go. What you have on your back, on your back and on your feet. That's what you. And I would literally take Robin and drop her off to Olivia and tell Olivia, you got it. I will let Robin stay at least a month. Minimum, at least a month. I will let her stay with Olivia so that Robin can learn her lesson and know exactly where she stands with her mother and what she's getting from her mother and what she's getting from Gerard, and let her compare it. That's what I would do. Y'all want to play games with me? Because, see, I'm that bitch. I can show you better than I can tell you. I drop off them kids to you real quick. Giddy up. Take it. Do what you got to do. Exactly, and that's what she needs to do. Let's be real. She needs to know that Robin needs to be in both households so that way she can compare what is one with the other. You want to be with your mother that bad? You want to talk about my business that's going on in my household with my wife and everything? What we do over here? Go with your mom. Drop her. I would. Me, I know me. I know me. I would have packed. I told you just now. I don't even pack shit. Let your mother buy you those designer sneakers. Let your mother get your hair done. Let your mother get your hair braided. Let her buy you your clothes from the Goodwill. You're gonna be looking like a whole baby kid. You're gonna be looking like an adopted child. And I bet you, like you just said, she be coming home begging and crying. She will only be a babysitter for her mom so she can stay on live longer. Oh, that's why she wants Robin. And Robin for me is too grown. I don't like it when she be all up in that camera. And she's talking. Now I like it when she be jumping in Olivia's ass. Oh yeah, I do like that. But she's too grown for me. But again, I have to keep telling myself, kitten, that's not that child's fault. It's the mother's fault because the mother's making her that way. Her mother's making her that way. But I'll be honest, if I was Gerard, I would let her know that ain't happening in my house. No, 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 it's not happening. Yep. The grades will fall, everything, everything. Sometimes you have to do that in order to teach people a lesson. What they say, I can show you better than I can tell you. Sometimes that's what you have to do. I've done it. Trust me, I've done it. Oh, you think it's good? Okay, let me drop you off. Let me see it. You call me. You let me know how that's going. Because I'm not the one. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, especially with a kid. I don't have the time to go back and forth with a kid. Too grown. Liv tries to be her friend instead of being her mother. Absolutely, absolutely. Gerard said she threatened to unalive him, herself, and the kids. Zolo said the same thing. Brandon said, "Pray for." Yes, they did. Alex and Cliff Kalani. Yes, they did, and I believe that she would as well too. Oh, she may cut Robin's hair off again. And if Robin lets her, because Robin's older now, if Robin lets her, that's on Robin. That's on Robin. Well, listen, my beautiful people, my beautiful queens and kings, my warrior, beautiful queens and kings. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I thank you for coming over, for sharing your time with me. Because you could, as I always say, you could be anywhere and everywhere else, including home scratching your ass by yourself. But you decided to come here and share your time with me. And I don't take it for granted, and I don't take you for granted. I appreciate each and every single one of you tremendously. Hopefully, maybe I'll come back live soon. Not too soon, because y'all know I'm sporadic with the lives. But if anything triggers me, that makes me have to come live, I'll come back. I hope y'all come back. For those of you that haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like and share, and we'll catch each other on the next one, okay? We appreciate you, Ken. I appreciate you too. Remember, Mama, if I can't respond, it's because you two doing something funny there, but at least you know, okay? Yes, Gerard says she was in the closet crying with a gunfire head. Yep. I think he said, too, that she had locked herself in the bathroom and stuff like that. Yeah, he did. He said that he locked himself in the bathroom and he had to kick the door down. I remember hearing that. So anyway, I'm going to let y'all go because it's going too long. It's about maybe 2 hours or so. And I don't want the lives to, because a lot of people don't want, when they rewatch, they really don't want to rewatch like a 2-hour live. So I thank you all. Have a great day. And thank you for being you in all of your glory. And I'll catch y'all on the next one, okay? Muchos besos a cada uno de ustedes. Lo aprecio a cada una. Y que Dios me lo bendiga a cada uno de ustedes. Que me lo mantenga sano y saludable. Peace and blessings to all of y'all. Ciao. I'll catch you on the next one.